wide, put a wide view, because after to see the videos. Just see how to show the video in the YouTube. Okay.
So, to fix the situation, the referee will bring the players back, score 2 points to the attacker athlete, and restart the match in a standing position. Other situation, after the athlete's death, the referee
Just
stops
open here to see
and
how it
disqualify the attacker athlete.
It's too small.
So,
Yeah.
it's easy. Just bring the athletes back to the center and declare the attacker athlete as a winner. For all these 3 situations, before changing the result, the referee will consult the head referee about the rule here if it was really wrong. Then, the head referee will consult the central table of the to see if the brackets of that match already moved on. If not, the result can be overturned. But if the brackets already moved, we have
So let's go. So nice to see everybody here. For those who don't know me, I'm Alexandre, head referee in the GIF. Okay. Coordinator and BJJ black belt, 3rd degree. English, everyone okay? It's okay, right? If I sometimes speak too fast, you can raise your hand, ask again, something, you know. So, today we're going to discuss all general aspects of the rules, talk about points, penalties, faults, okay, referees, make our questions, raise your hand, no problem. Please ask about the topic. Sometimes we're talking about guard passing, someone want to ask about the takedown. So wait your question for takedown moment, right? At the end, some of you are going to try the test. The test is online. I'm going to send you a link in the end, and you can do it online, okay? So first of all, authority of the referee. The referee is the manager, I like to say the referee is the manager of the match area. You are responsible to start the match, to stop the fight, to score the points, penalties, everything. If the scoreboard, for example, has a mistake, it's your duty to fix it. Pay attention. Let's say sometimes the TV turn off, some technical issue. You are the one who have to control, remember what time it was, help the table. Normally the table crew, they are volunteers. They don't know the rules technically. And then you score something. They don't know, for example, that guard passes 3 points or 2 points. You are the one who have to correct them, okay? Always I face to the table crew to score the points. For example, table crew is there. The movements happen here, and I'm going to score here. They don't see my fingers. They don't see 2, 3, 4, and they don't know rules. So face to them, score to them. Okay, very clear. So you are the responsible of that match. Okay. Referee format. Few time ago, we have the match referee. Sometimes 2 side referees sit in the chair. Now we change. We put these 2 side referees as a video referees. But the policy is the same. It's always the majority decision. And all the 3 referees they have before in the chairs, they have the same power. Now in the video have more power than the match referee. Let's say I scored 2 points for Mansuet. The video referees, they didn't agree with me. Maybe the athletes didn't stabilize 3 seconds. Okay? Then they're gonna check in the video and they're gonna send me by radio to remove the 2 points and score the advantage. And I have to follow because they have more power than me, okay? If I score something and they don't say anything, that's mean they agree with me. Keep going. But the video referees all the time, they will be watching the fight live, okay? Not watching the computer. I saw sometimes some referee stay all the time reviewing and checking and look at the screen, and then you lose the action. That cannot happen, okay? Because all the actions, they have one beginning and finish, and then start another movement, beginning and finish. For example, I start a takedown, start standing, finish on the floor, then I start a guard passing, and then you're going to evaluate the fight like this. If you're watching to the computer, you as a video referee, you're going to lose the beginning of the situation, then you have to review all the movement, then you take time. So the video referee is going to watch the fight live. Because sometimes something happened, I don't even need the video to have my judgment. Just I asked my friend, for me it was not 2 points, it was an advantage. And he said, no, for me it was 2 points. That's mean. He agreed with the match referee, 2 against 1, majority decision. I accept, okay? Or I look to a situation, for me it was not 2 points, it was advantage. And for me 2, okay? Send to the match referee to remove the 2 points, right? Let's check the video here, and then I can do some comments together.
The result ruled by the referee is sovereign. We can overturn the result after the end of the match.
It's important.
In 3 cases.
Change points, change any score that the referee had scored before. We only can change points in 3 situations. Out of the 3 situations, the referee don't change any score after the match ends. During the match, we have video referees to double check, plus the coach, they have the challenge system. If coach didn't agree with me, he's gonna raise his card and ask to review the last situation, right? But after this, coach didn't check, the video referees didn't check, and then you have a clear mistake. We're only gonna change the result in 3 situations I'm gonna explain now. Why? Imagine we had a bad call, let's say, finish the match. The brackets moved. I supposed to lose, but I won, then I have my second fight. How am I gonna fix this bracket? I'm gonna make all the bracket fight again. So that's why I try to put these barriers to avoid have any change after the fight. So first of all, misinterpretation of the score. That's easy. This normally we fix the same time of that's happened.
First situation, misinterpretation of this. But the referee, for example, the winner was the athlete wearing the red belt. But the
2-0 red. And then announced the blue one. Wrong.
Normally in this situation, it's easy to realize the mistake and fix it.
The athlete is going to complain someone, and then you're going to realize that you had a mistake and you fix it, okay? But that's happened before. The athlete didn't realize there was a mistake, declared the opponent winner, they left with the wrong result in the table. He left thinking he lost. So in this situation, when you realize, we bring back them and fix this. All these situations to fix when they left the match, have to bring them back to the match again and announce to everyone, see that we change the results, okay? And not only changing the computer and the system. Second situation, when the athlete submit using an illegal technique. Let's say, under 16 years old is not allowed straight foot lock. But one athlete, under 16, he submit his opponent with a straight foot lock. The opponent tap, and I come there and declare this athlete as a winner. Wrong. Then you have to change. Let's check.
Second situation, when the referee proclaims the winner, the athlete who submits his opponent using an illegal technique for his age or belt division. For example, an athlete of under 16 division submitted his opponent through a straight foot lock, but it's not allowed for his age, and he was proclaimed winner.
What they're gonna do? It was wrong. You have to disqualify this athlete. the left. Someone complained, check the video, yes, it was an illegal situation. Bring them back, and then it's qualified this athlete in the center of the match.
So, it's this mistake, the referee will bring the players back to the center of the match and will show the disqualification gesture
Front everybody,
to
everybody see.
and declare the right athlete as the
Right.
winner.
Third situation, where you change a result. When it's disqualifying an athlete for a legal technique. Here we have two different situations inside, okay? So let's say, athlete under 18 years old, juveniles. He applied a straight foot lock, the same. It's allowed. But by mistake, the referee stopped and disqualified. Here I have to see, the referee stopped before the athlete tapped or after the athlete had tapped. That's it.
Third situation, when the referee disqualifies an athlete who uses a legal technique for his age or belt division. For example, an athlete competing in an under 18 division attacked a wrist lock against the opponent.
Wrist lock.
Here, we still have two situations.
Before the opponent tapped, I saw the illegally and stopped.
The
Here.
referee stopped the match and disqualified the attack.
Before the athlete tapped. So I didn't even give chance to him to escape or not, you know? So I don't know what's gonna happen after this.
So, to fix the situation, the referee will bring the players back, score 2 points to the attacker athlete, and
It's important. So I stop before submission. Stop, send them back. Now bring them back again. What I gonna do? Score 2 points and start the fight standing. I never start one match in a submission hold. Even other situation, let's say they are leaving the match in a submission hold or something, or I stop by mistake by the time or something, I never bring them back with a submission hold. Why? All the athletes gonna choose the submission, even if it's not tight. So to be like let's say last damage, we score 2 points and start standing, right? This is if I stop it before he
the
tapped.
match in a standing position.
Now after the athlete had tapped,
Other
and
situation,
it's easy.
after the athlete tapped, the referee stopped it,
Tap.
disqualified the attacker.
I disqualified by mistake this athlete, but was a legal technique. Okay, what I gonna do? I just bring them back and declare him as a winner.
Just bring the athletes back to the center and declare the attacker athlete as a winner.
Something, it's a referee decision, right? The referee realized there was a mistake. Or the referee coordinator, he was outside, someone come to complain with him. Hey, check that. Then we check the video, review. Then the coordinator gonna come to you, to the referee. Hey, you saw what's the submission? Was a wrist lock. You saw it, he tapped. Okay, so what do you think? So it's wrong. So bring them back. All the time the coordinator gonna talk with you, referee.
So the referee will consult the head referee about this. If not,
Check the video.
result can be overturned. Fix it. Subjective interpretations of the referee on the awarding of points, advantage, or penalties are final and not subject to change. For this kind of situation, we have the challenge system.
So, subjective interpretation, we don't change. What is this? For example, guard pass. I pass, Toriano pass. I pass, I reach the side. When I'm gonna start to count the 3 seconds? When I saw there is a stabilization, it's stable the situation. Again, stabilization is not the same that the athletes have to stop. They don't need to stop the movement. He can keep fighting. But if I understand he's not gonna escape in that moment from that situation, I can start to count the 3 seconds of stabilization. 1, 2, 3, and then I score 3 points. Sometimes this countdown, it's a little bit changed by each one. I understand now this moment he gets the stabilization. You understood 2 seconds later, 1 second later, right? And then maybe the athlete escape. I count 3 seconds, you count 2. So I'm gonna score 3 points and you will score advantage. This is a little bit subjective because where start sometimes the control, right? This will not change unless it's very clear. I just hit the side and he recovered at the same time, and then the referee scored 3 points. This is so clear a mistake. But when it's subjective, we don't change. For this one, we have the challenge system. Then the coach gonna raise the card, okay, and he gonna ask for review the video. And for this one, we have a procedure, a protocol.
Where the coach, if he's a down, he scored a point.
He clear he stay long time to the floor, but the referee scored only advantage.
The coach standing, he will stop the match.
This is the important. You as a referee, you saw the coach standing with a card, okay? Sometimes the athletes, they are scrambling. I cannot stop the fight in the middle of a scramble, of course. But then I cannot come back anymore. What they're gonna do? As a referee, I saw the coach standing with a card. I make a sign for him that I saw you, just wait a little bit. When I have a controlled situation, when they stop a little bit, okay, then I'm gonna stop, disengage them, it's important, sit here. Now I'm gonna talk. This is what happened. I saw some referees, for example, someone is on the side control, smashing the face of the opponent. Referee stop and go there and forget the athletes there. Both holding each other. So when you realize you saw the position, okay, you memorize, important, disengage them. Now I'm gonna go to the coach. And don't stop the same time. Coach stand up and stop. No, I don't know how's the situation, right? Sometimes you have a problem. Because then the athlete's gonna do another position. Then you have to analyze what happened, right? So, coach standing, I go there. I'm not gonna talk, it's important. Not gonna discuss with him. I'm not gonna explain to him. Even if you are sure you're right, the coach has the right to ask to review. So I go there. What's our challenge? I wanna check the last takedown. Okay, I don't wanna talk. I'm not gonna talk with him. No, the last takedown. He stayed 3 seconds. No, last takedown. Okay. Then I go to the video. Please check the last takedown, and that's it. Last communication. You cannot talk too much. Sometimes they talk too much the radio. That's too bad. Very simple. Video. Check the last takedown and wait. Let the video check. Okay.
Ask the coach what is down and request a video review for the last action only. If the coach was right, he will keep his card for the next challenge.
Challenge accept, and then I change the score, okay?
But if it was wrong, he will lose his chance.
So he has one challenge in the qualification round. Okay, go to the medal, some medal fight, he receive again. Before we used to take the card, right? Now we have this video is old. Now we have a golden card in the TV as a system. So that's really, it's very important for you, or if you're in the table or a video referee, to advise the score table to say, hey, he lost his challenge. And then he's gonna remove this yellow card from the TV screen, okay? Because then he lost his chance if he lost the challenge. And you as a referee, you are a referee. The coach stand up again, ask a new challenge. And then you watch the TV, the screen, there is no golden card, so he has no right to challenge, right? So sometimes the referee forget to inform the table crew. And then the coach lost his challenge and he keep one challenge again. Big competitions, we cannot memorize everybody, it's impossible. So don't forget to inform the table crew that this athlete lost his challenge. If he won, the challenge was accepted, then he can ask as much as he wants.
Every player has the right of one challenge for the whole competition. In case of a medal match, if the athlete already lost his challenge,
then he returns for medal match. Here we have to skip because this is the old video with the side referees on the chair. Okay, now 3 referees are the video one, same as I explained before.
The show match back that for a squid advantage or in the match referee was case.
But the principle is the same, okay? Always the majority decision. I talk with my friend here, and important, another thing, don't keep talking with your friend. We saw one situation, the takedown one. For me it was advantage. No, for me it was 2 points. Done. No, see, 2 points because he stayed 2 seconds. No, don't discuss, don't try to convince your friend. Because how it was before, I was sitting here and my friend was sitting there. If I saw I didn't agree, I stand up and show what I want. If my other referee didn't stand up, no, I just sit down. He didn't agree with me. That's the same procedure we have to use now in the video, sitting beside the computer. Last communication. 3 different opinions, honestly, that's hard to happen, especially now with the video. This is the case, for example, the match referee scores some points. One side referee one advantage, the other side want to remove everything. For him it's nothing. But with the video now, we don't have this situation anymore. This happened before with the chairs.
Referee will score the intermediate score. For example, in a guard pass
takedown with pass.
Match referee scored 3 points. One side referee scored an advantage, and the other side referee requested to remove
Honestly,
the score.
with me never happened.
So the match referee will sign the intermediate score and advantage.
And then we also scored the middle one. But disqualification with 3 referees. Here we have an issue nowadays with the video. What's the problem? With 3 referees, I never disqualify by myself. I have to wait the agreement of the other referees. For example, the athlete has 3 falls. The 4th one he's going to be disqualified. Okay? And then suddenly the athlete holds inside his sleeve. It's a penalty. I match referee what I say. Oops. Fault. And it's the 4th one, disqualification. But I don't stop the match. I just do the gesture, right? And look to my side referees. Before they was sitting in the chair, now they're sitting in the video. So I check the video. They have to send the radio, yes, we agree. Okay, so they saw the illegal grip, then I'm gonna stop. That's easy. Easy more or less, but sometimes the grip is not easy to see. Okay? But if they agree with me, finish, disqualify. The problem is knee ripping, for example, where that can hurt the opponent. This takes like 1-2 seconds until the referee sends the communication. Okay, so I saw knee ripping here. For me, it's disqualification. I do the gesture, look to my side referees. They take the radio and say, yes, disqualified, stop. But in this time, it's enough time to hurt the knee. That's happened maybe 2 or 3 times the last competition. What we're doing now as a procedure, okay? I stop the situation. I have a knee ripping, the legs crossing the middle line. As a match referee, what I'm gonna do? I hold his foot here. Stop and hold the foot. Don't move anymore. Don't let him move. Hold him. Stop. Stop. Don't move. Don't move. I'll do the gesture. It's very clear for everybody. Okay. Then if they agree with me, yeah, disqualification. Then I stop. We had one serious injury in the last words there, when the athlete start to cross, start to roll, cross and roll into the wrong side. The referee did the gesture, and then the video referees take a time, look at the video, and the athlete scream. So have ACL rip it. So we still have to adapt the situation. It's not the best option, honestly, but it's the best to protect the athlete. So let's do this one. But always I need agreement for my video referees before disqualifying, right?
In a match with 3 referees, when the match referee decides to disqualify an athlete,
this was with the
first,
side
the match
video,
referee will show the disqualification.
but the procedure is the same.
If at least one side referee stands and agrees to
Important, at least one agree with me, finish. The video referees don't need even talk to each other. I agree. One of them, I agree, finish,
in
stop.
case of a 4th penalty, first the match referee will show the penalty gesture. If at least one
Right on the
of the
face.
second referees stands showing the
Then it's easy, then you have a time even to watch the
referee will
video.
stop the match and disqualify the offending athlete.
When it's fault like this, 4th fault, normal teach. Disqualification. Decision. We don't have decision anymore. I love it. Now we have the golden score as we introduced this year. So finish the time, not draw. Okay? You as a referee, there is no resting time. Stop. Just ask the table crew, put the golden score there. You saw in the TV a GS, a yellow GS, golden score. It's time to start. It's just enough time to ask them to fix the gi, tie the belt, and start again. Okay? So it's a draw. Stop. Finish the time. Check with the table. Hey, fix your gi. Fix your gi. Time's on the table. Okay, let's go fight. No resting time. And then they're gonna fight until you have any score, advantage or fault. In the golden score, be tough. Don't wait for them. In the last Asian, most of the fight take around 1 minute, okay? But we had one with almost 3 minutes, 2 minutes and something, 3 minutes. So, as a referee, you're gonna be tough with the penalties, with stalling, mainly the stalling, okay? If I saw they are not active, fight. Use the stalling time. When you open, count down the 10 seconds, fight, you are not giving the penalty for them. You are just warning them. So use this. If you saw they are not engaged in the fight, not trying to progress, fight. Let him move. Yeah? If he move, remove. Remember, I just remove if the athlete trying to progress. What's progress? I'm the guard. What's my progression? Try to pass or try to submit. Okay? I'm on the guard here. What's my progression? Trying to submit or trying to sweep. If I'm not doing this, I'm not trying to progress. I'm standing. Just push each other. What I have to do to progress? Take down. I'm trying to take down, just pushing my opponent. No, I have to try to do something. Even if you're not the best attempt, doesn't matter, but you did. So you only stop the countdown if the athlete doing some progress. What's happened a lot? Close guard. The athlete close guard. And then you say fight for him to start at 10 seconds. And then the athlete just make a fake like, or move to, or open guard. Move to one side, move to the other side. Is the way to pass. The way to pass. I have to try to go. I have to Toriano something. Even if you understand he don't want to really pass, but if he's doing the technique properly, finish it, remove, let it go. But if you just move like this, it's nothing. Stand up and go down. Close guard, right? Stand up, go down. Stand up and you remove. No. How I pass in the close guard, I have to push the knee. At least to open, right? If he's pushing the knee, even if he's not doing all his power, you see, but he's pushing, he's doing the technique, okay, then you remove. If not, keep the 10 seconds and then foul. Okay? Golden score, you have a foul, stop, finish the time. Advantage, you don't need to wait the 3 seconds to have a point. For example, someone sweep, 1, 2, and you wait, 1, 2, 3 to score 2 points. No, sweep, change the level, already have advantage here, stop, stand up, finish the fight. When you're not going to stop, guard pass, half guard is advantage, right? But when you give advantage for half guard, when after you're going to see the guard pass, when finish the guard pass situation, I'm here, my opponent the guard, I try to pass and hit and reach the half guard. I already have an advantage, but I didn't receive yet, because I only received if the time finish, if my opponent sweep, or if he recovered the guard. So as a referee, you have to wait. The athlete down, what you have to do? Submit. Submit. Because if he sweep me, advantage for half guard and 2 points, right? But we follow the order. What happened first? The half guard. So half guard will receive advantage, so the half guard will be the winner. In half guard situation, you wait until finish the situation to see what happened. Okay? Let's go on. So golden score. Now it's beautiful for us. Let the athletes decide the fight by themselves.
If a match ends in a draw, the match referee will receive.
Video review.
referees will both be situated in the video replay area. If both video referees agree that a decision should be overturned, one of them will contact the match referee with their decision by radio, and he will sign the new point as appropriate. It's a guideline that the video referees watch the match in the whole time. If they realize that any action must be reviewed.
That's what I talked before, okay? The most important here, the biggest problem I have seen in the video review is the referees talk each other or not pay attention. The fights happening here, the referees are watching the monitor or talking about the coffee, checking the phone or something. That cannot happen. If I'm the video referee, I have to be like this, watching the fight live. Because, I don't know, 89% of the actions you can solve just watching. You can have a second opinion just watching. And then you have a delay in our system, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, you can choose. So I'm watching here. I'm not sure. Here, yes. If I still not sure, okay, then we stop the match and let's check. But most of situations, I can solve just watching here. And communication very clear. Oops, not advantage. Remove the advantage. Finish. Hey, remove advantage because he didn't take the seconds or the situation come from here, but no. Remove. So clear communication. And the match referee, what you gonna do? I'm here. The video told me to change the advantage. What you gonna do? First, I touch my ear, that's me. I'm telling to everybody, coach, athletes, audience, that the video referees are telling me to change. So I touch my ear and then remove just remove the advantage, or score advantage or something. But I touch my ear to show to everybody the video referees are talking with me, okay?
What the thing is half guard.
Half guard.
We agree if there is a sweeper, like you said, the one that initiates the half guard, he's the winner. But if I initiate the half guard, but at the same time I didn't leave it, I will be penalized. I will have penalty first, yes? Before that fight.
No, you're gonna penalize because as I didn't finish, the penalty will be first. Good question. Penalty first because you didn't finish the half, so you didn't receive the half guard yet. So you're not with the score. Penalty first. Video referees, okay? Just avoid the communication, pay attention.
Or the match referee requests that you review by explaining a sign, then they will use the video system instant to power of referee winner. It's a decision of match draw.
Really important. Here. Don't forget, I have seen this a lot. When you stop to check the video, disengage the athlete. Memorize the situation, how they are, wait for to have a stable position, stop, disengage them, put them sitting, and go there to talk. Take care, don't let them talk with someone outside. They leave to take a water or something, then you're gonna have a headache, have to penalize. They cannot talk, they cannot ask for penalty, they cannot ask for a score or anything. If they talk with you, complain about one of your decisions, I don't even answer. Fault. Okay, but disengage them and ask them, fix your game, sit here, right? Control the match. Remember, you are the manager of the match.
Referees will not vote for a winner. It's a decision.
Done. Referee duties, you talk commands and gestures. Important. The gestures. What is it?
The referee will use gestures to make the players follow his orders and communicate with the secretary to avoid having verbal communications during the match. Keep it fair and clear to all people involved.
Here, for all I have the gestures. To don't talk, okay? To avoid communication. Imagine I speak Portuguese. One athlete speaks Portuguese. The other athlete speaks Korean. Then I give a simple order to him, hey, please, just tie your belt and come to the center. But the other athlete doesn't know, he don't understand us. Maybe he think we can arrange a fight or something. That's too bad. So I never talk. Sometimes, of course, both athletes speak English, you want to speed up. Hey, please, speed up here, tie your belt, tie your belt. No, that's why I have gestures. Tie your belt, tie your belt. Here, come to the floor, stand up, okay? So all the gestures, they are to avoid communication plus to everybody see. I'm not doing scoring points or doing something for the athletes, only for the coaches, for everybody. Now for the streaming, for the audience sitting around. So when I stop a fight, for example, the athletes are going outside the match, starting a takedown, then I'm gonna have a headache. Imagine in the safety area, he started a takedown and take the opponent out. There's no point, right? But then I'm gonna have a big headache if I let them go. So what I do, when they start to go safety area, 2/3 of the body outside, stop, clear, open my arms, everybody stop. So if the athlete start a takedown there, I'm here. He cannot complain. Everybody saw that I stopped. The problem is, sometimes you are very shy or you not have good posture. Hey, stop. And then they do some technique. Then, how to explain that you told them to stop. So all your gestures, be clear. 2 point. Table is there. The action is here. I'm watching the action. What am I gonna do? Face to the table. 2 points and keep my eyes. When I have time to remove my eyes from the action, then I check in the TV. They score. My 2 points are there. Now I put my hand down. So if they scramble lots, oops, advantage. They're scramble. I didn't check the TV. Now they stop a little bit. I check. Oops, my advantage there. Then I put my arm down. Okay? Remember, you are the manager of the match.
All the players get inside the combat area. Start the match. Stop the match. Show 2 points. Show 3 points. Show 4 points. Show advantage. Deduct the previous score issue.
Here. I have seen many referees doing this something wrong here. When you have to deduct some points. For example, the video referee told you, remove the advantage. What some guys do? Advantage remove. I understand you are telling, the advantage remove. No. In the rules say, when you do this gesture, you are removing the last scored in the TV, so you don't need to show. 2 points and remove. And then they put the score table there. Sometimes, it's a volunteer. Oops, 2 points. 2 points. I remove. So don't confuse. Just remove. Okay, it's enough. And then we have the video referees. They can support the table if they have any mistake, right? But don't do 2 gestures in the same time.
Start a 10 seconds countdown for stalling situation.
This is another one a little bit critical. In the system, in the sport data, this 10 seconds is a very small button in the top. I saw many times, sometimes the table crew a little bit lost. And this 10 seconds, we must hurry up, must be very fast. They stuck, boom, fight, right? And then check. Keep your hand until you see the 10 seconds going to the score. And then you, if you are as a video referee, help the table, push the table, hey, start the 10 seconds countdown. Sometimes I have to score both, right? Both are stalling. Fight. Must start at the same time, okay?
Issue a penalty. Issue a penalty if one of the competitors has no visual contact with the referee.
They cannot see you, can touch.
Gesture. Readjust the gi.
Before in the past, we had 2 signs here, okay? One to put the jacket, the gi inside the belt, the other one to tie, okay? And then check that that's inside. Now you use only one. This one, it's enough for athlete to tell them, hey, fix your jacket, that's me. Close and tie. When you do this gesture, automatic, you put your hand up to count the 20 seconds, because he has 20 seconds to tie his belt. More than this, it's a foul. Normally it's only one tie, you want to hurry up the fight, say, tie your belt. People don't count, but by the rules I have to count all the time. Okay? Put your hands up, where everybody see you are counting. It's good even for a coach. Sometimes the athletes, athletes think in the fight that he's excited with the fight. Sometimes he forget to hurry up to tie, or he want to rest. When you put your hands up, even the coach is gonna see that you are counting, and he gonna hurry up his athlete. Not you gonna tell him, hey, let's go fast. No, I just sign and time and wait. 20 seconds, foul, start a fight. Okay, don't need even talk with him. But of course, you can help them, showing.
To remain within the fighting area.
This gesture always comes with a penalty. They are just pushing the opponent to the corner to leave. That's happened a lot. For example, my opponent is very good judo guy with takedown. I'm not good, but I don't want to pull him guard. So I bring him to the corner to try some takedown or something. If fail, we go out. Or if he attack me, fail, go out. Many athletes do this strategy. You as a referee, you understand they're just bring it to the corner. If bring, trying to do something, attacking, no problem. Let it go. That's okay. But if bring, and here start to do something, oops, he don't want to fight in the center. Then you're gonna do this gesture for him. That's mean fight in the center, and then foul. Okay.
Instructing the athlete to stand up. Instructing the athlete to sit down.
Normally when you stop in the corner or they leave the match, use this
penalty. When the athlete grabs the opponent's knee.
This penalty here is important. We have some confusion here. Illegal grip. Illegal grip is not allowed, okay? But if the athlete didn't use for anything the grip, let's see. I'm on the guard. My opponent's on top here. I hold his pant. I try to grab something, hold illegally the pant, and release nothing. Don't give pants for him. Or I hold and stay, but I'm there. I didn't block him. I didn't use this grip to pull him up. Then you as a referee just remove. No penalty, okay? But if somehow, you understand, he blocked, the athlete tried to pass, and he got a illegal grip and blocked his leg, oops, he used. Even if he didn't try to sweep or something, but he blocked the opponent. He used the illegal grip for something, oops, remove and foul. Or normally, if he really used, he get the illegal grip and sweep, try to sweep his opponent. Then he stop, bring the previous situation, the starting situation, remove the grip, and then foul. Remember to do this gesture here. This gesture is a little bit new, come in 2018, I think so. Because sometimes the illegal grip is, the athletes that they are scrambled, only the match referee can see. Sometimes people don't understand why the penalty, and then we introduce this gesture here, okay? But the main point, didn't use the grip, don't penalize the athlete, okay? Remove, of course, but don't penalize. Normally they use, but sometimes the athlete is trying to find a grip, something get wrongly, and then receive a penalty. It's not fair. Take care with that grip when you bend the pant like this. For example, here is illegal, right? Imagine that's my pen. But if I hold outside and twist like this, no problem. Sometimes hard to see. If you have go check, hold him. Okay, no problem. Let it go. But be sure.
Or pants with one or more fingers aside. Submission. Declare the winner.
Mainly, BJJ athletes, they are not used to do this one because you raise the hand. You as a referee trying to educate. If they go straight away to hug the opponent or stay beside you when you raise his hand, tell him, wait here, face to face. Then when they stop, they're okay. After shake hand, hug, no problem. Disengage, and then show the winner. But trying to educate them.
In a 3-referees match, stalling sign is for both athletes.
It's not the case here, but with the video. What I'm gonna do? Me and the other video referee were here. We saw there is a stalling. We understand that movement is a stalling. Even if they are moving a little bit, but they're not trying to get progress in the fight. What you're gonna do? Referee, penalty for stalling. The match referee have to do fault, okay? But when it's a stalling, and the video referee saw, you're not gonna start to count the 10 seconds. Okay, fine. No, it's straight away penalty. Because the video referee already count the stalling time.
In a 3-referees match, stalling sign is for one athlete.
So it's not the case
In a
now.
3-referees match, when the side referees disagree with the double pull guard, they will stand up showing the deduction kick.
That is a double pull. But then they saw the referee immediately putting his hand up. That's me. I saw as a double pull. I'm counting the 20 seconds. The video referee saw no, one seat before. Referee, not double pull. What the referee gonna do? Just erase. Put the hand down, erase, erase the countdown, right? And keep it in fight.
Gesture for the athlete that pull guard after.
What about this double pull, but when that you didn't just like this? So side that you had to like this just.
Then tell them double pull and put the hand up.
Yeah.
So gestures. That's all. Points. That is it. This sentence is important. Points shall be awarded by the center referee of the match whenever the athlete stabilizes a point score position for 3 seconds. Okay? Stabilize. Sometimes I reach the point score position, but I didn't stabilize. Sometimes I stay even more than 3 seconds without stabilize. For example, guard pass is the best example. I pass, Toriano pass, and you are there, hip escape, shrink, put your knee, and then you release the knee, go up again, and push again. So I'm there on the side, but I'm not stable. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds, and you recover. Advantage, okay? So it's not about to reach, it's about to stabilize. Even if I'm moving, I pass, I reach the side control, but the opponent's like a hip escaping. But I'm controlling him. He hip escape. I follow him. I'm on the top. I don't let his leg go inside. So even if they are moving a little bit, but you understand he's under control, you can count 3 seconds and score the points. It's not about moving or not. It's about controlling the opponent or not. Okay? So about the points, take down, sweep, and your belly. First one, take down. Let's see point by point now. Take down. This sentence is very important for us too. When an athlete begins in a standing position, here I avoid a lot of situations. Right? Forces his opponent to fall back down, sideways, or sitting. So beginning in a standing position, that's me. To be considered a takedown, I must have my feet on the floor. Why? Very usual situation. I'm down, back on the floor, you pass my guard, okay? I push you, hip escape, on my knees, hold your knees, get up, put you down. Nothing. Why? Where started this movement? With me down, with me on the back on the floor. So it was like a defense movement, escaping from side control. I cannot consider a takedown because the movement didn't start with the feet on the floor. Okay? Forces. This is another important word. Doesn't matter if I do a beautiful Surinage or just push my opponent and he sits and I control him on the floor. If I do any action that force him to lay down, 1, 2, 3, 2 points for takedown.
So opponent when an athlete begins in a standing position, forcing his opponent down, the seated position, or laying down, keep him at least 3 seconds on the floor, shall be awarded 2 points. When asked for his opponent to the ground, for all position or third position, must keep at least one of his opponent's knee on the floor, controlling his hips for at least 3 seconds.
Must have this control. Because sometimes when athlete is very strong, I shake my opponent, he fall on the knees and stand up. Nothing, even advantage. Or force him and I hold him from the head. Nothing, no points. Okay? So I have to go and control the hip. I have to hug his hip. No, I have to control. Doesn't matter how. Some athletes, when they have a difference of size, for example, they can even come to a seat belt. In the past there was a question, seat belts not controlled? Yes. If I'm kneeling beside you, I'm taller than you, I put the seat belt on you, I'm controlling your hips. 1, 2, 3, 2 points take down, okay? With at least one knee on the floor. 1 knee or 2 knees, 1, 2, 3, 2 points. Because why? Normally this athlete won't stand up, okay? If you stand up, you stop to count.
And then the referee will award 2 points for the takedown. Any sweep attempt for the athletes to stand up for 3 seconds will be considered a standing fight. If one of them forces his opponent down for 3 seconds, it will be considered a takedown and you're gonna get 2 points. For a sweep attempt,
This is one of the last
athletes to
things.
stand up for 3 seconds.
Boom. Any sweep attempt, when the athlete is standing more than 3 seconds, I consider as a stand-up fight. When I start to count the 3 seconds, when the athlete attacking the sweep, put his both feet on the floor, he's standing, and his opponent has both feet on the floor or 1 foot and no knee. That's me. Single leg position, normal, this position. When I have this configuration, 1, 2, 3. Now they are fighting a standing position. Who take the other one down, we're gonna get 2 points, okay? Less than 3 seconds, we're still in a sweep movement. If the red put back the blue in the floor, he just defending himself, nothing.
Seconds will be considered a standing fight. If
Now, blue attack, but red one put him down,
for 3 seconds,
more than 3 seconds, 2 points.
Takedown and you're gonna
Receive
get
the takedown.
2 points. In a single or double leg takedown, where the opponent lands seated and successfully apply a counter takedown, only the athlete executing the counter takedown
Counter
shall be
takedown.
awarded a score.
Only the counter received the 2 points. In the past, I don't know, 20 years ago, was advantage and 2 points. But then, only the counter received. For me, must be, as a referee, I must be clear that it's a counter attack. It's different, for example, I come, single leg, you put you down, you land on the floor, and then you put me down. That's mean, I put you down and you swept me. Advantage for takedown, 2 points for sweep. That's different from a counter attack. You hold me a single leg, I do all my grips, hold the belt, hold your back, hold your hand here, hold opposite hand, doesn't matter, and then I sit counter attack. So I start the movement. So it's clear a counter attack. Then only me, I receive 2 points. Let's say you hold single leg. I start clearly a counter attack. Boom! I put you down and both stand up same time. Advantage for who started the attack. Nothing for counter takedown. Because as the rules, if a successful attack of the counter takedown will be rewarded with 2 points. If it's not successful, I fail. My opponent was more successful than me and put me down. So that's for golden score is a good question too. I think this happened before. Yeah, happened, right?
Yeah.
So counter attack. If I successfully stand over my opponent and control the 3 seconds, 2 points. Counter attack, I fail. Both stand up, advantage for who started the takedown. Golden score, who started the takedown, gonna win. Good? That's a good question for the exam. I will do this one.
When the athlete starts a takedown attempt and his opponent gets a standing
Continuous movement.
with one or two hooks in place and has no foot on the floor, the athlete performing the takedown shall receive the related score.
See,
When he starts a takedown,
the blue started a takedown. The red one tried to take his back, but failed. And the blue one didn't stop to push his takedown. And he got it. So he didn't stop, continuous movement. He's gonna receive 2 points. The athlete who tried to take the back will receive advantage for the hook
and
only.
has no foot on the floor, the athlete performed
And go to the score. The 2 points first because he started.
And start the move.
2 points.
Yeah. We always keep in our mind this one. Which score comes first? Then we solve any problem. Even sometimes have to think a little bit, but who start first?
Who started? Because the takedown is after the advantage. It's after the hook.
After the
Takedown
hook.
advantage.
But he gonna receive the hook.
Starts before.
Yeah, but he gonna receive this advantage when he is not on the, he is being taken down.
Yeah.
2 and advantage.
So
It's
only-
good to now we have idea. We have to be honest. The master of videos. It's good to nominate all this crazy situation.
Because
that
all
happen.
this score was very
Uh-huh. No, imagine a golden score in a final of Asian Games and this happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Oof.
So-
It's good to nominate.
We have to say something. Because like from AGB, like what you are doing, and like this, who started the move first?
Yeah.
Who started the move first, they take down first. Then happens, even the hook happens.
During the middle.
It happened before the takedown. But who starts is the takedown. If he finished the move, you will get 2 points. If he didn't finish, so you get advantage then.
No, because this advantage he could be together with the 2 points
Yeah.
because he lost.
Yeah.
But let's say he stay on the guy and then he put the second hook and stay, then he will receive 4 points. And even if I take down, I don't receive nothing. So yeah. But if you keep in mind who the sequence of the
This one the
finish.
takedown.
So
This is the
takedown,
takedown.
yeah. Yo, let's nominate also.
So when I take this first takedown, she hooked me with just 1 hook or 2 hook, or try to take down my opponent and success. So 2 points win. So in golden score.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. What about takedown? Then delayed, stop, and then
No, this doesn't matter.
only no. I take down hit 1 hook and then rest looks like delay 10 seconds.
Yeah, then a lot, son. Then okay, then finish.
Advantage 1.
Yeah. Then finish. But have to be very clear, like you stop a long time.
Yeah.
Finish the takedown movement.
Okay, got it.
Like the same scenario,
Huh?
try to drop the guys,
Huh?
stay there for like 3 or 4 seconds, and then it changes again.
Yeah, that's the situation. The way he saw, I totally stopped. Then I broke in the sequence. But the way we're saying, I'm trying to fight, trying to like put my body forward to make him fall. And he stayed. Doesn't matter, 3 or 4 seconds. But I'm still fighting for the position. We call continuous movement. But in the way he said, I stop and accept, and I stop my takedown, even remove my grip, trying to remove the hooks or protect the hooks or protect the neck, then okay, then I can say finish the takedown attack. Let's nominate all this.
from the takedown shall receive the related score. When the athlete has a grip on his opponent's pants and the opponent pulls the open guard, the athlete with the grips on the pants shall be awarded 2 points for the takedown if he keeps his opponent on the ground for 3 strikes.
So I have a grip. My opponent pull guard, 1, 2, 3, 2 points. Okay, doesn't matter, but he pulled me guard, doesn't matter, I have a grip. Okay, because honestly, in a tough fight, I don't know if I force this leg or not. I have only my eyes, I'm not feeling. So I'll score I'm going to score 2 points.
Seconds, keeping the top control. If the athlete has
If
a
he
grip
jumps,
on the opponent's pants and the opponent
Have to put him down before 3 seconds.
Spin in the air, the athlete
Take more than 3 seconds, no points anymore. Less than 3 seconds, still take down.
More 3 seconds.
Advantage.
Achieve the takedown with the opponent return to his feet
Easy.
in 3 seconds.
Didn't stabilize 3 seconds.
When an athlete forces his opponent to the ground on all fours and trying to control his hips, but fail,
He reached the side. He went to the side and then set up advantage. But if you don't even go to the side, stay in the head, in the front of the opponent, nothing.
then he scored an advantage to him. When the athlete forces his opponent to the ground, he outlines safety.
But he touched the safety area. He don't have a problem. Because in JJF when you have a fighting and they put the safety area bigger. Normally in our rules originally we have only 1 meter. Okay? Then but when you have a bigger safety area, this normally doesn't happen.
Area.
But you touch the safety area, you get out.
What area is going to
Let's say if you have like this, there's only 2 polar mats. You have to touch the inside mat. And then they get out. Then okay, then you get advantage.
When an athlete applies a series of takedowns,
It's important.
opponents return to their feet before stabilization is achieved on the ground, it shall be awarded an advantage when there's
Only one advantage for the same takedown attempt. We had this situation, we have a big fight because one athlete was winning by 2 advantage, the other one advantage. No. 3 advantage. The other one 1. The athlete who was losing by with 1 advantage, take the back, take a supple. Supple is allowed. Because I'm not allowed, I threw my opponent with the back or neck to the floor. Take a supple, put the opponent down, okay? Fall down, the opponent trying to get up again, he keep the grip through to the other side. He took the opponent down maybe 4 times in this way. And then the opponent disengaged, referee 1 advantage. So in his head, he was thinking he made 4 advantage. Then in his head, he was winning, right? But no, if it's the same takedown attempt, 1 advantage.
When I saw it, I did it. That's even different.
They change, but it's the same attack, let's say.
I think same, they change. But even, you mean, even different technique continues to go on.
If it's continuous, 1 advantage. For example, this one, I supple him, get up, hold his leg, he get up, I push him somehow. I'm the same attack on him, you know? He escaped, 1 advantage.
There's no longer the possibility of completing the takedown attempt. In a situation where the athlete takes the opponent down and from guard or half guard,
I want to talk about the difference from counter-attack.
advantage for the takedown and his opponent 2 points for the sweep.
This clear is not a counter-attack because the red one took him down.
Points for his sweat. Situation where the athlete takes the opponent down, and from guard or half guard, his sweat.
He fixed his position, sweep.
An advantage for the takedown and his opponent
Advantage
2
at 2
for the
points.
sweep.
Golden score, the one in takedown would win the fight.
When the athlete applies a takedown and ends on side control. And his
Happen a
opponent
lot and
turns
always have
on
complaints here.
control.
Only advantage for
When the athlete
takedown.
will apply the takedown.
Why?
Turns athlete applies a
The
takedown
athlete-
and
the athlete
turns on
red
side control.
Start the movement from his side.
Going to the top control, only the athlete who applied the takedown will be rewarded with an advantage. When the athlete forces the opponent to the ground, but he lands outside the safety area.
Totally outside. Stop.
When an
Stand
athlete
up to the
forces
center.
the opponent to
Stand
the
up
ground
high.
on all four position or batting down.
The one you talk.
and trying to get the back range.
Don't even went to the backside.
Not get any score. In case of sprawl advance, when the athlete goes to the back range, he will not be awarded
There's a lot
any
of
score.
complaints always. Who started the takedown?
He will not get
Blue.
any score.
Wait.
In case of sprawl advance, when the athlete
Blue
goes to
started
the back
takedown.
range,
Red sprawl and went the back. And people think, oh, control the hips, 2 points. No. The red one was defending the takedown. He's not attacking. So he cannot be awarded by a defense. In the Jiu-Jitsu rules, that's the principle of the rules. That's why all the time when you think some change, you have to think, how is the principle of the rules? The roots of the rules is defense movement are not rewarded with anything. Attack movements are rewarded. That's why the one side control. When I turn my opponent, I'm defending the side control. He already took my side. I'm just getting out, so I not be awarded with this one. Here's the same.
not be awarded any score. Any sweep attempt where the athlete
The one before 3 seconds.
3 seconds and the athlete forces
This is on a
the
takedown.
opponent back
I
to
just
ground.
pull my opponent
And
back to the
score.
initial position.
This movement will be considered a sweep defense. In a back take attempt where the opponent has no foot on the ground, the standing athlete will not receive 2 points per take.
You understand this one? This you have
This
sometimes
movement will be considered a sweep defense. In a
over
back.
here. The red one, arm drag and going to the back. The blue one's not taking down the opponent. He was attacked by the red one who took his back with arm drag. Arm drag,
Take attempt where the
took the back. If he has no foot on the floor, the blue one put him down. The blue one's just defending his back. Okay, he's not attacking a takedown. He's defending his back. Has no foot. But let's say this guy here, the red one, step on the floor. He tried to take the back, but step on the floor. Oops. Now it's a stand-up fight. Now if the blue put him down, okay, 2 points. But in this situation, with no foot on the floor, it's not 2 points.
opponent has no foot on the
Just
ground,
advantage for the back
standing
attack.
athlete will not receive 2 points per takedown. Any movement starting from the knees where the athlete is
The one I told in the beginning.
a takedown shall not
Not
receive
take down,
any
because the
score.
movements start from the floor. I always observe where it started and where it finished. Then a new movement, where it started and when it finished. And keep going.
A single leg takedown attempt where the athlete leaves the match in a standing position will not be rewarded with an advantage
Nothing.
anymore.
In the past, this was advantage, no more.
When an athlete in a takedown attempt from his opponent
Run away.
leaves the match in a non-technical way in order to avoid being
It's very clear.
down, will receive a penalty for this and his opponent 2 points.
Now, from this year, is another change in the rules. Any dominant position where the athlete runs away, he's gonna receive penalty and 2 points. That's mean, not take down only, sweep, passing guard. I pass your guard, I reach the side, you just push me, and I run away from the match. Stop, come back in the previous position, if it's stable, penalty and 2 points. Okay?
Points.
Questions about takedown? There's one video from you all put in the group for runaway. That's clear. Everybody's on the group? The group. If you're not in the group, go in there. That's good. Sweep. Again, important the sentence. Any movement starting from guard position. Sweep. It's not from starting from the guard, it's not a sweep. What is guard? Guard is the use of one or both legs to avoid my opponent to reach the transversal or longitudinal control. Okay? If I have one or both legs avoiding my opponent to reach my side, I have guard. Any movement that starts from here will be considered like a sweep or sweep attempt. Okay? After the 3 seconds stabilization. Let's go here.
The formation of guard. Guard is defined as the use of one or more legs to block the opponent to reaching side control or north-south
The
position
definition is important.
over the athlete on the bottom.
Why the definition is important? When I have a crazy situation, I come back to the definition that I'm memorizing in my head, and then I analyze. This situation fits the rules. For example, you pass my guard, you are on my side control, I'm here, defender here, my side control. I put a hook from outside here, that I saw this happen before, and then inverted you and come up. Is a sweep? No, I have guard, I have legs, avoid you to reach my side. No, you're already on my side control. You know, if I recover a little bit, doesn't matter. Put my knee on your belly and then use a hook to invert. Then okay, now you have a guard. Okay, because you recover the side control. So when I have the definition in my head, it's easy to analyze situations that come up. We know, man. Jiu-Jitsu, every time people are creating new movement. Every big competition we have new movements, some strategy happen. I cannot know everything. Most of the things, these movements, I don't know. And then, but if I know the rules, I can analyze what's going on, right?
Any movement from guard position to a top position followed by 3 seconds control period will be counted as a sweep, with the athlete initially playing guard being awarded 2 points. Moving from guard to the back of an opponent on top.
Same the takedown rules.
3 seconds control. Keeping
Control the hips.
The opponent's knees
Keep
on the
one
ground
or both
will be
legs on the
regarded
floor.
as a sweep. It doesn't matter if you're in a back pinch or in back control. A triangle coming from guard position, where the athlete inverts position and ends on the opponent's top after 3 seconds of control, shall receive 2 points.
Now mount position. Later you're gonna see mount position. I cannot have knee over the shoulder line.
Any movement from the guard position to a top position, where the athlete cannot keep the 3 seconds control period, will be counted as an advantage. Moving from guard to the opponent's back without controlling
Same the takedown
for 3
rules.
seconds, or without keeping him with at least one knee on the ground, will be regarded as an advantage. When the athlete turns his opponent to the ground in the outlying safety area, and his opponent rolls out of the combat area,
Same takedown
he will
rules.
get an advantage. When the athlete unbalances his opponent through a sweep attempt, but doesn't try to reach the top position.
This happen a lot. Athletes sometimes they like one specific position, for example, one single leg, one single X or something. But I'm on the guard. I'm not with the best grips for the single X or my single leg guard. Okay, what are you gonna do? They unbalance the opponent. They just rise a little bit to adjust the grips and the foot and come back to the guard. Now in their best position. Okay, and then from here they're gonna sweep. Because if I sweep anyway, my opponent will be in a better situation to sweep me back. So many athletes use this strategy. Just unbalance the opponent, fix the position, come back to the guard. So if he abandoned the position, he left the position by himself, no points, no advantage, nothing. Okay? Same happen, very clear, usual knee on belly. I get knee on belly. I remove the knee on belly, go to other side, and keep changing the side. So I'm leaving the point score position by myself. No points. Okay? I mount position. I get the mount. 1, 2, 3, 4. I left the mount position to come back again. So I left the position. No points anymore. Okay?
When the athlete unbalances his opponent to a sweep attempt, gets the top position but sits back. In a 50-50 guard, there is no advantage for a sweep attempt. A triangle, which doesn't come from a guard position, where the athlete
50-50 no advantage.
which doesn't
Clear.
come from a guard
This is
position,
important.
where the athlete invert the position and ends on the opponent's.
Where this movement started? In the side control.
Doesn't come. A triangle, which doesn't come.
You already
from
got
a
the
guard
side
position,
control.
where-
He got the side control. The opponent closed a triangle. I was counting 1, 2 seconds to score the points. But then come up with a submission hold. Submission hold, I stop the count. I cannot score anything with the athletes under a submission hold. So I wait. What happened? The blue one inverted. The blue was on guard. No, it was side control. So no points for the blue. But the red one reached the side control for 1 second, so he deserved the advantage for passing. So all the situation, only advantage for guard passing. Check it out.
A triangle.
You reach,
which doesn't
1,
come from a
2,
guard
up triangle, I stop the
position,
count.
invert the position,
Blue inverted,
ends on the
advantage
opponent's
for
top.
pass, nothing for blue because there's no guard. Got it?
When the athlete applies a sweep on his opponent, but he
Out on the
lands
floor.
outside safety area.
Ah, Alexandre, his head touching the safety area or the side of my no. 2/3 of the body outside. Nothing.
In a sweep attempt where both athletes end up standing.
Stand up together. Here's some complaints sometimes. Ah, the blue one start to get up half seconds before the red. Man, we are fighting. Never gonna be exactly the same. Same double pull. Double pull. Double pull. The most important intention, they are going down at the same time. The intention, they're getting up at the same time. Then, no points.
When an athlete in a sweep attempt from his opponent
Run away. Same as takedown.
Away in order
Here.
to avoid this grab.
And this video is very clear. Run away like catwalk, okay? But sometimes not so clear. For example, come in a single leg, in the middle, in the center of the area. I run away, bring you to the corner. From here, I do a technical escape. I try to sweep balloon or something, trying to, or just roll inside. Many athletes, they roll like trying to get your knee, going to a knee bar, for example. Man, if you are in the middle, you clearly run away to the corner, and here you try any technical escape, foul, then 2 points. Once you face outside, fouls, normally will be foul and 2 points. So you don't need to have like very clear situation like this, but sometimes have. Last Continental, we have one very clear runaway.
So service must be had to change the level.
Yeah.
So you should know about this one from takedown, not change the level, but they are standing.
Yeah, that discussion in the group.
Yeah.
You know? Sweep, we always use the example change level. This guy on the guard, this passing. Have a sweep attempt, they change the level, come back. Less than 3 seconds, advantage. Sweep, change the level. 1, 2, 3, 2 points. Sweep, fall, and come back, nothing. Give an advantage. There's no change level. Change level must come and back. Or it's clear that this guy is down and is up, and then they change. But in this case, when I just put my opponent down and I don't go up like this and come back, there's no change. They didn't change the level, so nothing, even score. The takedown is a video in the group, one trying to take down, but both fall like this, or side by side, something. Starting standing, finish on the floor, get up, 2 points. Advantage at least, you know.
What about, I try to do it again, but same times, I try to technique, but my opponent stand first, lay down. So advantage for me, nothing.
If he,
Yeah. We first do it again, but same level. Yeah, but he first tap me grab.
yeah, but if he fell with the back and far side, then you have to give, because remember the definition.
Yeah.
You force him down.
Yeah.
You force, but you didn't
Yeah.
stabilize.
So
Get up.
nothing.
Advantage. You're gonna give
Oh,
advantage.
yeah.
Yeah. You put him down, no?
Yeah, but
In the tomoyo, boom.
same level, but
That doesn't matter, but you put him down.
okay.
Okay. Sweep. Good, guys. I'll finish the squatting position now, while passing mount, and then you have a small break before the penalties.
Well, see, some others use the strategy to speed to get a
Oh, that's what I talk. If I by myself, nothing. Neomatic, it's not much to see. Important. In the past, there was in the 90s, and by the rules, I have to stand. Look, the ref likes to do a posture like this. Don't need it. I can keep hugging my opponent. What the rules say? An athlete top position places his knee on stomach, chest, or ribs of the opponent, who is laying back on the side. With his other leg extending, that's mean my opposite knee is not touching the floor. 1, 2, 3, then 2 points for new belly. It's a very short video, let's watch here. Most important, I cannot have my opposite knee on the floor, right?
His knee or shin over the opponent's belly or ribs. Keep the opposite knee out of the floor.
This position, I can receive the points here with the knee on the ribs, no problem. But as a referee, I wait 1 more second here to be sure that this athlete is not gonna turn to his back. Okay, so he tried to turn, the other on control. Control, not gonna turn, okay. 1, 2, 3. Then I score the points. You can score, but be sure, wait for the opponent to turn or not.
And facing the opponent's head, he will receive 2 points. No matter if in a straight posture or hugging the other athlete. After you get the points, the opponent escapes from the knee on back position. If the athletes get the knee on back position again, he will receive the 2 points.
If he escapes, if I go back by myself, no points.
When the bottom athlete escapes before the 3 seconds stabilization, the top athlete shall receive an advantage.
Last 3 seconds, advantage.
If the athlete keeps the opposite knee on the floor, the referee will
Here.
the action finish and then score.
I wait because this situation may take a lot of seconds. He put the knee on belly, the other knee is on the floor, he's controlling, trying to choke or something. I don't do anything. After 10 seconds he escaped, then advantage. Or after 10 seconds he put his knee up, oops, 1, 2, 3, and then the points.
For an advantage for the top athlete.
No score. When I face the
The
legs,
top athlete places his knee on the opponent's belly,
Here.
but is facing the opponent.
no points. This happened, especially kids in guard passing. Toreando pass, I pass, put my opponent, my opposite knee facing to my opponent's leg. I'm gonna receive the 3 points for guard passing, but nothing for knee on belly.
Opponent's leg. After getting 2 points, the top player releases the position
Third.
by himself and try again.
Some athletes like to make like some jokes going side by side, side by side. No. That's it. Knee on belly, easy busy. Guard passing, again, definition of guard. When the athlete in top position manages to surmount, to escape from the leg of the opponent on the bottom position and able to maintain 3 seconds. So I have to work to release the legs and be away from the legs. This definition is important, okay? Later you're gonna see, for example, arm bar attack, for example.
Definition of guard.
The definition is the same.
The use of 1 or more legs to block the opponent to reaching side control or
I'm
not.
gonna have later, but why this definition is so important? The clear example is the arm bar. I'm the mount position. I attack the arm bar. Come with the arm. Okay? The opponent start to do the escape, that one. I turn and face to my opponent. Okay? If I don't use my leg to block him in this escape, when he's coming on top of me, I have this example later. No, 3 points for guard passing. But let's say he escaped from the arm bar. I use my leg somehow to push him, my knee, my shin, and he worked, remove my leg, come to the side, then it will be 2 points. So this definition, he is using or not his leg, it's important to you to see if you're going to score or not 3 points.
North-south position over the athlete on the bottom. When the athlete in top position reaches the side control or north-south position, free from the opponent's legs and controls him on top for 3 seconds, he shall receive 3 points, no matter if the opponent is laying on his shoulder or on his back. In a lasso guard situation, once the athlete passes his opponent's legs, even if he's still on lasso but is on side control, he shall receive the 3 points. During the guard pass, the athlete goes straight to the arm bar instead of go to side control. But release the arm to get a top control position, he shall receive the 3 points. After that,
Agora this one, continuous move. I attack the arm, but release and keep the control.
when he talks that, where the athlete finishes in the bottom position and uses his legs to
Here.
avoid his opponent and reach the side
It's
control.
use the legs, use the knee.
Consider a guard pass.
Then I consider a guard.
The opponent for 3 seconds. In an inverted triangle, which comes from guard position, where the athlete escapes his head and controls the opponent's top position, he shall receive 3 points.
Again, I never score anything with a submission hold.
Top position from guard
So he
position,
tried to pass.
where the athlete escapes his head
1,
and
2.
controls
Oops. I stop the count. Now I have a triangle. I wait to see what's going on.
the opponent's top position.
And then he release.
shall receive 3
Ah, okay. Now I can finish my count and score the points.
When the athlete in top position reaches the side control or north-south position, free from the opponent's legs, but doesn't control him on top for 3 seconds,
Less than 3
does not
seconds.
receive the 3 points.
Easy peasy. We had the last week on a competition that we have some example about sometimes we don't get even advantage like this passing. I'm passing, when I come to the side, my opponent bring the other leg here, put on my biceps, on my chest, okay? So looks like I reach the side, but he's coming same time with the other leg. I escape both legs, but one leg come on same time. Then even advantage. If I don't have half second of control, I not score even advantage.
During a guard pass, where the athlete is getting free from the legs, the opponent turns himself to a third position, the athlete's passing must receive an advantage. When in a guard position, the athlete turns his opponent or allows him to turn himself to the third position. As soon as he controls his opponent back and keeps him with at least 1 knee on the ground, he must receive.
When I'm trying to pass, okay?
In a spider guard situation where the athlete leaves the knee on belly,
This
but
was
his
an old
opponent
discussion,
his legs straight,
but then was
shall not receive.
made a guideline. He's still on guard here, spider. Lasso no. Have the lasso, reach the side, control the opponent. 1, 2, 3, 3 points. Even a spider, biceps. I'm a spider. I reach the side, but then I bend your leg, hold you, like say, and then you have you are just stepping on my biceps. It's not spider guard anymore. Then I can count 1, 2, 3 and score the points. But then it's not spider guard anymore.
At any top time, when an athlete finishes in the bottom position,
Here, the example I gave before.
his legs to avoid his opponent to reach the side control.
Did he use the leg? No. So no guard passing, no points.
It is
Only
not
advantage for the
considered
arm.
a guard pass. In a inverted triangle, which doesn't come from guard position, where the athlete escapes his head and control his opponent.
It wasn't side control. Come back side control, nothing.
When in a guard position, the athlete turns his opponent or allows him to turn himself to third position.
Did the blue trying to pass the guard?
His opponent's
No.
back, he shall not
No
receive
advantage.
any score.
Got it? Question about guard passing. It's not a big deal. Let's see the last one and then we go to the faults and then we'll have a small break, right? Mount position.
Previous one. About someone pass, I pass the guy, the guy goes to death position. Okay, but the guy in the top is still trying to pass the guy. Still
Ah,
get
good
the
question.
side control.
Ah.
Okay, that guy he could like say wait 1, 2, like he doesn't need much fun, but still continues to be good to the side control. Shall I get it?
Yes.
I get it.
Yes, good question. I'm passing the guard, trying to pass that, smash. My opponent starts to turn to third position. I'm fighting, trying to bring him back and trying to go and bring him. Still, there's a fight in there. And at the end, I bring him back with the back on the floor and stabilize. 1, 2, 3, 3 points. So you score. Even if he third to third position. In the past, we used to say, when the athlete touched his second knee on the floor, he turned it a third position. Once he put both knees on the floor, you score advantage. No. So nowadays we give a chance to see if he's still able to bring him back. So I pass, smash, reach the side, and then he turned to the position. I'm trying to bring him back. He's fighting to go. Then I bring him back. 1, 2, 3 points. So you can score the point even if you went to third. But of course, you went, stay there, stabilize, you're not able to bring anymore. Advantage. Be clear with this advantage for everybody. Once you understood he's stable at the third position, he's not come back, at least in that moment, I scored advantage, finish the guard pass. If from now the athlete bring him down, bring him back, we not count the guard passing again. Okay? Mount position, when athlete on top, clear of guard and half guard, sitting on opponent's torso, both knees or knee and foot on the floor, will be considered a mount position. Have some small things here, but in general it's simple.
When the athlete is on top of his opponent in a classic mount, with his legs
Classic mount, both knees on the floor.
with both knees on the floor, or in a technical mount with one knee and one foot on the floor, and his knees not crossing the shoulder line, facing the opponent's head, and not more than one arm trapped, he will receive 4 points. Back mount is different from mount, doing the athlete laying down on his back.
Back mount, there's no hooks. It's a different position.
When the athlete switches from one position to another,
This is the technical mount. My opponent's on the side. I have a knee on the floor and my other foot on the floor. Technical mount, 1, 2, 3, 4 points. If it's the first. For example, I mount. Classic mount. Both knees on the floor, my opponent laying down. Then my opponent tries to escape. Stuck on the side, I do a technical mount. I put my foot on the floor, preparing to get the arm. No points. Now it's just a transition if he's in the middle. But it's the first one, for example, I'm side control and come to the technical. 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
one respecting the 3 seconds control, he must receive 4 points every time he gets in position.
Third back mount, 4 points, a different point score position. Come to technical one and come to the back. Technical one is a transitional point. Now classic mount, 4 points. We call barbecue. Okay, moving, score the points.
On the bottom athlete escapes before 3 seconds.
Less than 3 seconds,
The top athlete
just
shall
advantage.
receive an advantage. When both arms are trapped, or the athlete has his knee crossing the opponent's shoulder line,
Both arms inside the line, trapped. If my opponent mount on me, I put both arms, referee gonna wait, stay 10 seconds, wait. If he escape like this, advantage. Or if he fix the position, bring the knee out of the arm, then 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
the referee will wait until the end of the action. Once the athlete on bottom escapes, the one on top shall receive 1 advantage.
When there's no score,
A triangle being attacked in a mount position is not scored with 4 points.
triangle, close, get up. Knees over the shoulder line. I never score, okay? Only switch. Let's say she opened the triangle and still over the shoulder line and the opponent down escape, then I can score advantage. Let's say she opened the triangle, come back to mount position under the knee, shoulder line, 1, 2, 3, then 4 points.
The athlete sitting on the opponent's torso but facing
Nothing.
will not.
This looks weird, but happens, especially kids fight. Pass the guard, again, toreando, come and mount, face the legs. 1, 2, 3. 3 points for guard passing, nothing for mount.
Receive the point for mount position.
Easy busy? No questions?
What about the bang mount? I just bang mount 2 seconds and then sideways mount meaning the technical mount 1 second. That's the whole 3 seconds. Then you finish the time. That's the point. Alright.
Where you started?
Bang mount 2 seconds.
Start in the back mount.
Yeah, 2
I
seconds.
go back mount. 1, 2.
And
You
then-
turn turtle.
And then no.
Turn a technical mount.
Yeah, technical mount 1 second. And then
Can
finish
be.
the time.
Can be. But you finish the time, I think we'll not be sure if this technical mount is stable.
Yeah. So all as is 3 seconds.
No, cannot.
No, only automatic.
Cannot be because the technical mount here is a transitional position.
Yeah.
You are on the back mount,
Yeah.
come to technical, then it's a transition. I don't know if you're gonna turn. So only advantage for back mount. But let's say, same question. I'm on side control. I come, technical mount, you are on the side. 1, 2, you come to back mount and finish. Then okay, then I can score. Because the technical mount, the first one is counting as a 4 points. Got it? Back control.
This one.
Oh.
Is in a mount position.
Uh-huh.
One knee over the shoulder line, one knee under the shoulder line.
Uh-huh.
Mount position white on
No, I wait. If you escape, advantage. Over the shoulder line, 1 knee, it's advantage. So, but I wait finish. Because sometimes you can bring the knee back, then okay, 4 points. Okay? Back control. When the athlete takes control of the opponent's back, placing their heels inside the legs of the opponent in a position trap up to the one of the opponent's arm. Look, we had one problem here with this definition one time. Placing their heels inside the opponent's leg, just here. I was in a competition, a big difference of size. One athlete big, you know, fat, the other one was a little bit short legs. He took the opponent's back, but the other one so big, his legs was like this, you know, the belly. But he was white, seat belt, legs here, but the opponent has a big belly. They cannot put the legs here, okay? And the referee beginner was waiting 4 points. No, but the heels must be in the legs, but he never gonna place the legs because he is short, has short legs. So take care. But this is the definition. But if I have back, chest on the back, seat belt, my foot here, 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Again, same rules, same principles of the mount. Over the shoulder line, no points. If you escape, advantage. One arm trapped, points. Both arm trapped, you wait. If you escape, advantage. Crossing the feet, or body triangle, there's no points here. Okay? I wait. That's the video. Last one, and then we'll go to break.
When the athlete controls his opponent's back, placing his heels inside the leg of the opponent in a position to trap up to one of the opponent's arms without trapping the arm above the shoulder line, he shall receive 4 points.
Last one.
When an athlete controls his opponent's back and places his heels between his opponent's thighs, but trap both of the opponent's arm after
Same in the mount. I wait.
that control point
Escape.
mark, the athlete
Advantage.
shall receive an advantage. Same happens when the athlete controls his opponent's back and locks him in a body triangle.
Body triangle.
His feet over the
Advantage.
opponent's legs, or place only one of his heels.
Crossing feet. Advantage. One important
After
thing.
there is no chance to get the back control points anymore, the athlete shall receive them.
Back mount, back control, and mount position, there is no stalling. Because again, in the roots, in the principle of the rules, this is supposed to be the last position before I finish the fight, right? In a real fight. So these two positions, there is no stalling. because after this, it's supposed to be only submission. If they perform the proper way, technical way of the position. If I take the back, close the body triangle, it's not the back control. And he just stalling, for example, body triangle, sit belt, or cross the feet and sit belt, not attacking the neck, nothing. Then you can open the stalling time, right? Because it's not in the technical way of the position. But if it's with the hooks, let it go there, okay? Just a small story about the principle of the rules. How it was made, our rules, you know? The first rules, more or less, we have today, was made in 1967, okay? Because before, when judo arrived in Brazil, guys from Cumulative, the fight was just a real fight, challenge, okay? Then to do the first official combats, 1935, I have the rules book, was made 10 basic rules for this fight, okay? But all the fights was fight, you know? Like we call vale tudo in Brazil, that's been no rules. But today will be the MMA. And then when sport become more popular, they create the federation, the belt divisions, and they create this score point system to allow people to fight without a traumatic punch or strike. And then how they decide, how they think about the points. The fight starts face to face. If I put you down somehow, I'm in advantage, right? So I need to be rewarded. Thinking about the fingers, they think the sequence of the points using the fingers, 2, 3, and 4. That's why you use these 3 fingers, okay? So I'm on advantage. But again, to hit you in a real fight, I have to escape from your legs. Your legs still danger for me, you can kick me, right? So that's why if I escape your legs, I'm in more advantage than before. Now 3 points. And now if I'm mounting you, you have no arms anymore. I can, in a real fight, I could beat you from up to down. Or if I take your back and choke you, you cannot hit me anymore. I'm more advantage for 4 points. That's why the story of the points there, and that's why I have no stall in the end, because after this, in a real fight, I could finish the fight or choke, right? It's the last movement in a real fight.
An advantage. When the athlete controls his opponent's back, but is unable to keep the 3 seconds control.
Less than 3 seconds, classic. No score.
Once the athlete got the back control points, if he loses one hook but keeps back position,
It's important.
he will receive the score again if he replaces the hook one more time. Unless he leaves the
He didn't get out from the back. He lost the hooks, but still there, chest on the back, still in the back situation. But let's say, same situation. I remove the hooks, hip escape, face to you, and then you arm drag and take my back again. Then 4 points again. But then we disengage totally the position. Here he just lost the hooks.
totally the position.
That's it. Just to finish here, cumulative points. In cumulative points, I count only one time the 3 seconds. For example, sweep and mount. I'm on the guard, scissor sweep, and finish on mount. 1, 2, 3, 2 points for sweep and 4 points for mount. Why this is important? I sweep you, mount, 1, 2, 3, you escape. Or I sweep you, I mount, 1, 2, 3. I score 2 points, you escape. You're not in the mount anymore. What am I gonna do? I score 4 points, even if you are out of the mount position. Why? Cumulative point. I count only one time 3 seconds. Same. Sweep and knee on belly. I sweep, finish on knee on belly. Sweep and back control. You know, when I'm on guard, back take, go to your back. 1, 2, 3, 2, and 4. Even if you leave the left position. Once I count 3 seconds, I have to score both. If I didn't score count 3 seconds, advantage and advantage. Okay? Guard passing with knee on belly. 1, 2, you escape. Advantage for guard pass, advantage for knee on belly. Okay? Guard pass with knee on belly. Pass, 1, 2, 3. I score 3 points, you escape. 2 points for new bad. Okay, I count only one time in 3 seconds. This is really important. Okay. This is just some examples. You can have more sometimes. Advantage, false. So let's have a 10 minutes break to a coffee here, toilet. We return, finish the false, and then who wants to do the exam? We stay for a 30 minutes exam online. I don't know if you have a smartphone or computer, not to you, okay? Let's go, 10 minutes, and we come back. Sure. You start the 50. You are the guard. Okay, I try to pass. 50-50. Okay. It's a normal switch. 50-50. It's a No, it's advantage. Doesn't matter how it's started 50-50, but I think it's the place to set. You come back, then it's supposed to be advantage. But this case, no. Because in the past, what the athletes did, they caged 50-50, I'm 0-0. It's hard to escape 50-50. So I wait till the last second, like 20 seconds to finish, I swim, and come back and block. And then I win. That way, I'm back. So we still will remove that. No, here, you must try to progress. If you try to sweep, let it go. Try to submit, try to take it through, let it go. But if you're not trying to do nothing, just stuck it, open it 10 seconds, take down. Fault. Keep again, 10 seconds, fault, and fun. You're fine. Okay?
그거는 스파이더맨. IBJJ 수입 포인트 넣기 전에 넘기는 수입 포인트 받습니다.
Jjau. But that's bad. I know since the beginning when you start we discussed to adapt. Imagine so what I say was this position, take the back. I have to like you have the hooks? No. It's the same. No, forget the rules. Forget because the problem then was that we should give that, but we should like these things. Because, no, I know Marcel, but he complained because it's not reading.
Yeah, okay, it's not the idea, but he said there is nothing in the rules that the food should be in the floor. This is my point. I have the point is, you need to take it, but you won't, but it's not. Your knee should be in the floor. It's not in the floor.
The problem should have the rules for one.
Yeah, exactly.
And we match.
I agree because we do last week.
No, since 2015.
Yeah, about the golden score. We put the competition. Coach, we don't.
But you don't receive.
No, okay.
You don't receive the points.
Gold score.
When you receive
what you gold score? Who is
the takedown.
take down? You go for take down. But he put the ball. Who's taking first?
But when you receive this hook,
What?
when you receive, when I remove you, when I'm completing my takedown,
Okay. When you give the ball, you look first at the ball. You go first.
Very complicated. I know this point.
No, I got it.
But we know something. Who start? Okay, the golden school said who starts the move.
the point is, now with these things, you must have a guideline.
Exactly.
We We start.
He will start.
Yeah. Once I have an argument, like a standard, doesn't matter if I agree. Maybe I don't agree with this, but if everybody decides, no problem.
Yes, exactly.
But it's clear.
Yes, exactly.
And they standard for me.
Okay, guys.
We start.
Never forget. I start. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I start. And you start after. But you release before
You
me.
get your advantage.
But I start.
No, the one that you start.
No, but that's easier because then it's still a submission holding place.
Yes.
I don't know if you're gonna tap or not.
Okay. You do that. But you release first. Okay.
Yeah,
Take it
but-
after.
Yes.
Yes, for me.
Yes, we're gonna have to listen first.
Yes, this is, but this for me, this is who start. Coach, I have last time. What happened? One guy very good against another good. You understand? What we are the Brazilian is zero. 4-3. 4-3. The score is 4-3. Okay? Start submission. Start with very tight. You start submission very tight. Not about the score. Time over. I give advantage for full. No. I give advantage. Who's ready?
We start to move.
No. Okay, because I think it was making difference if you like this. If I do like this, no, actually, no. He start, I get him, then you start.
But you score.
No, but it's the same in
But who scored out was
No,
the
I think it was no, I think the fight, I think it was 3-3. 3-3, you are
Yeah, I know,
winning.
in
3-3, yes, 3-3, you are winning. He start the move, then you start the move.
Yeah.
You are the last.
The last
But
one is-
coach, I saw the foot was here. The hand was here. The move was like, the foot was like this. Exactly.
About who's
This
ready
is
or about the
this
score.
situation they have to play. Oh. Now this one, this example change contradict the But the line is we start.
해야지. 한강 모습
She wasn't ready.
이 점 딱 주고 있어. 아니 저기 올라가. 좀 멀리 가요. 2점 줘. 2점. 올려봐. 저 됐어. 올려봐.
Let's go back. Good. Back here. So, we're going to talk about the guard passing. I didn't talk more about half guard. That's important too. Okay. In the past, for 2018, I think so. When you reach the half guard, you got advantage. If I pass, 3 points. So there was a problem here. I was receiving 2 scores for the same movement, you know. And then after many discussions, the conclusion is, or you receive half guard or receive the score for pass, not both. So, first of all, to consider half guard, you cannot have knee or hook separating between you and your opponent. He must be free from one leg, right? But stuck in this position. Sometimes I do like a frame. I put my shin, my knee on my opponent's belly. It's not half guard. Okay? Must be free from the knee. Must come over. Then you have a stabilization. It's not about 3 seconds. I pass your guard. I reach the half guard. Okay? Stabilize. Finish. I consider as a half guard. Don't need to count 3 seconds. Okay? So once I have a half guard situation, as a referee, okay, half guard. I wait. I don't score anything because I have to wait, finish this movement. What means finish this movement? My opponent recovered the full guard, close guard, open guard, doesn't matter, but he recovered the other leg, then advantage. Or I reach the half guard, stabilize there. Then my opponent sweep me, finish the half guard situation. So advantage for half guard, 2 points for sweep. Or I reach the half guard, stabilize, finish the time, advantage for half guard, because finish the situation. So I have to wait, finish the movement to see what's going to happen. To get advantage, the movement must be starting on guard or pulling guard. We are standing. I pull you to half guard and stabilize. I have half guard. Close guard, recover the guard, advantage. I'm not going to have this advantage I have here if there is a deep half guard. Got it? You are in guard. I go that deep, bring your leg, your knee over my shoulder, on my shoulder. You keep open your legs, you know. Deep half guard is not stable half guard. So there is no advantage for deep half guard. Advantage only, there is no chance to pass the guard anymore. Or when finish the half guard situation, sweep and talk. Times runs out advantage. Okay? If I have a guard, I get the half guard, stabilize, and then pass the guard, only 3 points. There is no advantage for half guard. That's something? That's it. Half guard, because this was a big change a few years ago. It's good to always talk a little bit more. False.
Submission goes to positions.
When I talked before, remember, you never receive any score under a submission hold. Okay? For example, now I'm going to complicate. Pay attention. Wake up. We are standing. I come to a double leg attack. And you catch me in a guillotine. Submission hold. I put you down with the guillotine. Put you down. Okay? I don't receive the 2 points because I have a submission hold. I'm gonna do worst. I come double leg, you put me a guillotine. I put you down. I pass your guard and mount. Still on guillotine. No points. I escape the guillotine and keep the mount. 1, 2, 3 seconds. 2 points for takedown, 3 points for passing, 4 points for mount, advantage for guillotine. Okay? So I only receive my points if I escape the submission and keep the position. Same example. Double leg, boom, guillotine. I put you down, mount, pass the guard, mount, escape the guillotine, 1, 2, you bump me and escape from mount. Advantage for pass, advantage for mount, advantage for takedown, and for you advantage for guillotine, because I didn't stabilize 2 seconds. I'm gonna do worst. Double leg takedown. For all the points score position. Take down, pass and mount. Double leg, guillotine. I put you down, pass and mount. Guillotine. You bump it, I come to the guard and escape the guillotine. Only advantage for the guillotine. Nothing for my point scored position. Why? I just release the submission hold when I'm not in the point scored position anymore. So I don't deserve anything for that. All the points positions I got under submission, no points. Can be worse. Double leg, submission, guillotine. I put you down, pass the guard, mount, under the guillotine, finish the time. Advantage for guillotine and one advantage for your point score position. So you just receive one advantage for one or more point score position if the time runs out. Okay?
For the same position you are saying, everything like take down, guillotine, pass guard, mount, then the same guy have the guillotine, manage to stand up still having the guillotine. Like unanticipated. Only advantage for guillotine. The other guy will get nothing because he was all the time under attack.
Yeah, same when escape from bump you and come to guard. The principle is you didn't release the submission hold while you are in the point score position. You are not more in the point score position anymore. So you saw I gave 4 examples, very close to each other, but totally different, and talk about different rules. You know, this can happen in any situation. Baseball choke happen a lot. I put the baseball choke, let you pass, and then you come. You receive nothing for pass, you know? So always be aware. The main point is you never score anything if there is a submission hold. Finish. He released in the point score position, advantage. Or he was caught in the point score position. Let's say sweep him out. This example is stupid. Let's say I have one grip on you in your collar. Okay? You sweep and mount. I'm on top. One grip only. You sweep it, come to the mount. 1 second, I come across choking you and hold. So you reach the point score position, not in the submission. When you reach the point score position, then I catch you in a submission hold. Okay? And then we escape. Get up or bump, come back. Escape from submission. Advantage and advantage. Because you reach the point score position, you deserve to receive that. But during the time when there is a submission, I stop to count the seconds. So you can have thousands of situations. Just be aware with the rule. No points for submission. If you reach the point score position or you stay a little bit after release, then you can have at least the advantage. Okay? No more trick questions? False. So, penalties are divided in 2 categories. Major falls and minor falls. Major falls, disqualifications. Minor falls, penalties. Penalties, sorry. Major falls, they are divided in 2 situations too. Disciplinary and technical. Both are disqualification. But the disciplinary ones, you are disqualified from the event. For example, you are in a final, you have a disciplinary penalty, fall. You are disqualified, you don't receive even the medal. Go home. You have to fight another division later. No, go home. You are out of the event. We have open division, open weight division, event. No, you are out of the event. Technical fall. When you commit one penalty, one illegal technique for your belt or age division, then you're gonna be disqualified from that fight. You have a repeat charge or another fight, you can come back, no problem. That's the main difference. But both you are disqualified. Minor faults, you receive a penalty. 4 penalties, then you'll be disqualified. Okay? Stalling is stalling. What do you call it? So let's see first the major faults, technical and disciplinary.
observed by the referee to have committed a major foul will be automatically disqualified. The major fouls are divided into technical fouls and disciplinary fouls. On this video, we're going to show the technical major fouls listed in the rules.
Technical. Under 12.
The following technique is not allowed for under 12 years old division, but it is allowed for under 16, under 18, under 21, and senior divisions. Submission, stretching the legs apart.
Banana split. The famous banana split. Not allowed for kids under 12. Under 16, no problem. Under 18, no problem. Observation here for kids. Normally kids competition, we say kids under 16, kids. We work as a coach. We avoid disqualify one kid from a match. So, for example, normally most of this technique they do by mistake actually, let's say. So as a referee, I can stop a little bit. For example, one kid's going to open the leg of the opponent, you see maybe gonna hurt. You can stop him, block, hey, don't push the leg, let it go. We avoid disqualify. For example, omoplata is not allowed, but they like to do the sweep from omoplata. When they start to turn, passing the leg over the shoulder, stop, bring his leg back, say not allowed, and start again. We avoid. But if something happened and you are late or have no time to avoid, then unfortunately we disqualify. Under 16, major faults, major technical faults.
So now the following techniques are not allowed for under 12 and under 16 years old divisions, but they are allowed for under 18, under 21, and senior divisions. Jjau with spinal lock.
I hate this one. For this, they are not allowed for anyone.
Straight foot lock. Forearm using the sleeve.
Ezekiel. But there was a question in the group about the Ezekiel last time. No, about holding my own, pants. No problem. Is fault or no? No, that's why Ezekiel. In Ezekiel, you don't hold your own sleeve, no problem. So why is problem you hold your own sleeve? Yeah.
Frontal guillotine choke.
Guillotine. Not allowed for kids.
Omoplata. Triangle pulling the hat.
Here we have a guideline here for the kids. He plays a triangle, come with the hand on the head. What they're gonna do as a referee? I remove his hand. I not wait, he hold the head and then disqualify him. No, remove. Okay, don't wait for him. But I can hold the knees, can hold the shin.
Well, guillotine the same here.
Yeah, try to avoid. And no penalties, okay? If you are removed.
Arm triangle.
Anaconda.
Walks inside a closed guard with the legs compressed in the knees or ribs.
Here.
Wrist lock. Or ribs. Walks inside a closed guard with the legs compressed in the.
This is a technical way of a kid's lock that you call, okay? But sometimes for kids, for example, they just hold the opponent, smash the legs and stretch the legs. For us adults, maybe you feel a little pain, but you're not gonna hurt. But for kids, they hurt, so you're trying to avoid too.
The knees or ribs. Wrist lock. Now, single leg takedown while the attack opponent has his head.
Here you have no penalty. It's not disqualification, but it's not allowed for kids. What you as a referee gonna do? Stop, disengage, and restart again with no penalties. Why? We had some tough accidents here in the past. Normally adults, but then they do by persons. What happened? You come to single leg on me, your head outside. What I gonna do? I hold your belt or your kimono, lock your neck with my elbow. That's mean I don't let you put your head up anymore. And from here, I spike you on the floor. So you reach the floor with the head, with the face, then spiking is disqualification. But for kids, why? Because to avoid, because if you hurt the neck, so we disengage. Okay? Not only single leg. There is one athlete, famous athlete, top black belt. He let the opponent sometimes come to his back, and he do an escape. When you are coming to the back, he just hold your back and put you down, like make like a spine, like spinning like this. But normally he threw the opponent with the head on the floor. It's not single leg, it's another position. But again, you must know the principle, the roots of the rules. What's the rules? Don't throw your opponent with the head face on the floor. So here, for kids, no penalty. Just disengage.
Outside the opponent's body. Bicep slicer.
Bicep block, bicep slicer, not allowed.
Calf slicer.
Calf same.
Knee bar. Two hold.
Hold. Here's the same black belt rules when you have a belt divisions, okay? Under 18 and adults. Buggy choke is not allowed for kids under 16. It's a new technique. The video is a little bit old, good to remember. So now it's a trend. Have all the kids doing buggy choke. For kids under 16, not allowed.
The next movements are not allowed for any of the age divisions.
Slam. Boom. Slams all the time, sometimes subjective. He fall, he lose the balance. The guideline we have? If I'm on the guard, I stand up with my opponent, I lose the balance and fall with him, it's gonna be slam. Because if I have no power to keep my opponent, don't stand up. Don't assume this risk to put him down. So it's slam, technically, normally. When the athlete tries to hurt his opponent, normally he bring up a little bit, boom, to come with him down. But sometimes not. Sometimes I saw some athletes do a fake lose the balance and pow, or come, jump and pushing. There's many ways to be slammed. Once you get up and you fall strong, okay, be slammed. When you're not gonna be, I bring my opponent up, I try to open his leg and he fall, okay? Or there is one famous video on the internet. The one I think tried to get the arm or something. Very huge guy. He do like this, The opponent fell. But he was standing. It was not slam. He just tried to release the other one. If he come down together, then it's a slam. Okay?
Spiral lock.
Can't open. This 8cc is allowed. It's crazy. It's
Heel hook.
Heel hook. No gi, adults, black belts allowed. Now we're gonna have Israel, the World Cup, no gi. There's some discussions there. But we're gonna use like black belt rules for no gi. And it's allowed.
Blocks twisting the knees.
This week there was a competition when I heard this one. If I twist, I put the hook there, stretch, turn the knee, and hold the opponent. I don't let him fall, then I'm gonna be disqualified. But I can use this one to sweep. I twist his knee and let him go down, then I come up. Then it's okay. What's the guideline here? The opponent has the option to be swept and don't get hurt. We only disqualify if there's no option to him unless get hurt.
Knee ripping.
Knee ripping. Later I think we have a video only for knee ripping. You go.
Scissor takedown.
Canibassani, allow.
In a straight foot walk, turning the direction of the foot, not under. In a straight foot walk, turning the direction of the foot, not under.
I put a poll in the group a few days ago asking to change this one. Majority doesn't want, no? But this change is gonna come and gonna come strong. All the time we have problem with this situation. All the time. Oh my God, I had one big problem in the past. Because sometimes very fast. Get straight foot lock. Some athletes, they bump up and turn. So you start going up and then turn to the wrong side. Normally it's very fast. In the past I had a problem with some famous fighters, and on that time there's no video to check. For me it was legal, break the foot of the opponent. But, and then there was someone filming and then put in the internet. That's too bad. But again, I don't see much entries here normally. It's a very tough decision. If the opponent who is receiving the submission, if I turn to the wrong side, you let it go. Because I turn to the wrong side. The other athlete just follow, let it go. But the problem, this one sometimes a little bit subjective.
In a two-hold, apply outward pressure.
This is a knee attack. Hurts.
Bend the fingers backwards.
Look, hold the fingers, there's no problem. Especially no gi, you know? You hold finger with hand. I'm on the back trying to hold one finger, all fingers, no problem. The problem is when you bend the finger. Then there's no penalty, disqualification. So you must be sure there is a knee finger twist.
Grab your opponent's belt and throw him to the floor over his head.
The one I talked before, spiking. This one's very clear. But the example I gave before from this famous athlete, when he's spinning around, sometimes he hit the opponent with the head on the floor, sometimes not. So again, you have to know the rules. If some situation happens, you have to analyze.
Sometimes it's
Defending.
yeah, because you go to the front.
Yeah, what happens sometimes, I hold your belt to do like a sumigaeshi or something, a takedown, there is no problem. But as a referee, you have to understand, am I trying to do an attack, a takedown or something, or trying to hurt you? So,
So what if you made a mistake and didn't do the proper, but the attack was intention is not?
yeah, then you as a referee, you're going to understand the attack. Because normally, for example, a sumigaeshi or something, I just hold and I sit under you to throw you. You see, when you try to hurt, normally they lock the head and then push you down. And I just sit with you. It's different if I try to take it down, I'm gonna sit like throwing you, you know. You have to, as a referee, have to have this feeling. Trying to hurt, trying to do or one attack that failed. Cannot be so like a robot, you know. You have to feeling what's going on there.
Keep the compass area deliberately when in danger begins to be there. Flex takedown technique, landing with the opponent's head or neck in front.
Supple, there's no problem. I hold your back, boom, throw you to the side, no problem. But once I throw you back, you land with the head or neck, stop disqualification.
When an athlete strangles his opponent with bare hands, not using the gi, and with one or both hands around the opponent's neck, or applies pressure.
One or both?
Windpipe.
With thumb, pressure in the windpipe, okay? Because sometimes I'm passing the guard, I put my hand here, pushing, no problem. But once I have this pressure here, one or both, then disqualification.
If I use this only like this, it's fine.
No, but then again,
I didn't use it like my question is.
but again, there is pressure in the windpipe, let's say the rules, yes. So the athletes assuming the risk to do this. You can do the same here, why not? You can do the same here, why not? Why you have to hold here?
Okay, if I use the punch.
So,
But only if I use the kimono.
no punch, no problem. You cannot open the hands.
This is okay.
Yeah, because that's gonna happen. This will happen with white belts. I push you, just you escape. Yeah, no
Let's
problem.
go about the punching talk. IBJJ said all ranking cannot do.
No problem.
IBJJ said can.
You cannot.
Yeah, all ranking cannot. With grip, okay, all ranking can do. But
But how you do without grip?
without grip punching, just punch.
No, punch is something. Punch is like punching.
Yeah.
If I just pressure
Yeah, just pressure.
without grip,
Yeah. I believe it's only kicking that too.
I have to see the way you ask. I can ask that, but no problem.
Using the thumb. Or blocks the passage of air to the opponent's nose or mouth using his hands.
Hold. Now it's a trend. Some competition allowed you block the air, you know, and then disqualification. For example, ACC, some competition, it's allowed.
When a defending athlete that's in a submission hold,
You make a fault in a submission hold. For example, the athlete it's under a submission hold inside the pants, that's a fault. What you gonna do? Disqualify. And if the athlete attacking the submission makes any fault, for example, hold inside the sleeve, okay? Stop, disengage, get up, and fault, and start the fight standing. But if you are receiving the submission, disqualification.
I want to give an advantage because for a second he was having a good submission. Like I'm having a
Yeah.
I would give it advantage and then foul.
In the other federation are giving? I don't think so. We discussed to don't give because then again you can use play smart with this rule, and it's not how can I say? It's not right to give an award for something wrong that you did.
But for a second I was doing the right.
Doesn't matter, but you did wrong,
That's
so you
me.
lost your chance to do right.
So
That's the
just-
guideline.
just
Nothing.
the
Yeah,
foul.
that's the fault.
commits a penalty that forces the referee to stop the match.
Disciplinary. Actually, we have a list in the book, but this can be a little bit more wide, let's say, because we know when someone have a bad behavior or not.
When an athlete is used for trying obscene gesture or show hostility, towards the opponent, the center table,
So, hostility, let's say, disqualification. This can be after the match, huh? Let's say, match finish, proclaim the athlete winner, he is leaving, for example, shout at me, say bad words, you know, middle finger or something. I can call the coordinator, report. I don't know. I like to show the. And then you report for the coordinator, he go to the central table and disqualify this athlete, even outside. Start to fight.
before or after.
She's enough. It take I think 10 minutes to do this.
When one or both athletes fail,
Fake fight. Fake fights are not. Especially in the pro events, when they have money, so they arrange to both to share the money, something. Disqualified. Sometimes you see that it was a fake fight, but submission very, very quickly. Let it go. You know, don't get inside this. For example, okay, they arrange a fight, one pull, foot lock, and finish. Okay, no problem. Let it go. Because the problem is the fake fight is not the arrangement. The problem is for the spectator, the viewers. You know, they see two guys going back. You know, very light roll. That's too bad for the audience. And this way it's qualified. If you are not sure, you think it's a fake fight, you can go to the video. Hey guys, pay attention. I think it's a fake fight. Let me know. Give me a second opinion. And then the video, yeah, it's a fake fight. It's qualified. Stop. Boom. Then you have a backup. Let's say another different opinion. I always say it happened with me once. Don't have a site video reference site. Long time ago. Final World Pro brown belt lightweight. So brown belt lightweight. This guy fight as a cat. Two guys same academy. They put 50-50. 2 points. Come back 2 points. 2 points. Fake fight. Stop. Then I talk with him, guys. I'm going to disqualify both. You go home with no medal, no money, huh? Fake fight. So I talk with him. Wrong. Should not. Should just disqualify. But I was a nice guy and talk with him. Then when I start again, boom, start to fight as a crazy one, broke the shoulder of the other one.
What about people announce the fighter is angry, so get off the mat. How? Yeah?
What?
Because angry of the decision.
Ah, okay.
He left people announce.
Before announce,
Yeah.
I cannot do much on this one, honestly. You already lost, right?
Looks like discipline.
Yeah, it's a bad, but can have like a take to the board, let's say to commission to evaluate. But normally I will not do anything unless it's too bad. But if just release get out, I will not do anything more because you already lost, you know. Both. Major falls, easy busy. Minor falls. So now we're gonna sign penalties that goes to score. First one, for example, the athlete put the hand on the face, fall, go one penalty there and score. Second one, athlete standing, they don't engage in the fight, just walk around, stop. Foul, second one, advantage to the opponent. Then the athlete run away from the mat, step back. I go to him, step back, foul, third foul, 2 points. Then next one, he holds inside the sleeve. Stop, foul, okay, and disqualification for foul. Under 16, we go into the 6th foul. The 5th foul, again, the 4th one should be disqualification, we score 2 points. 5th, again, score 2 points. You want to disqualify in the 6th one. That's never happened with me, but I saw, I think 2 weeks ago in one competition, one athlete received the 4th foul, and the referee scored 2 points right. I saw some complaints, people doing some comments in the fight, but because they was under 16 divisions, okay? Let's check the video with examples.
Minor falls are punishable by a penalty point. Once a fall has been observed, the referee should say fall and show his upward fist gesture with his fist right just above the shoulder height. Penalties will be given in 4 steps. First, penalty. Second, penalty plus advantage for the opponent. Third, penalty plus 2 points for the opponent.
That's
And
what I just
fourth,
said.
disqualification.
No grip.
For under 16 years old divisions, referee will give the penalties in 4 stages. First penalty, 2 period. The following actions count as minor fouls. Passive. When the referee knows that one or both athletes is not trying to focus on the fight while standing for 10 seconds, the referee will stop the match.
For passive standing, I stop the match.
Followed by the
Sign.
Fight.
In the floor, I don't stop. I just make this sign, the 10 seconds, and then penalty.
The referee will point to the athlete
Here.
and say fight.
Oh, they are moving, right? But not trying to get progress in the fight. So passive, open the 10
And
seconds.
start to count 10 seconds. If at the end of the 10
Moving but
seconds,
not trying to get progress.
the referee will indicate the gestures for a penalty point.
Actually, give for both here in this example.
Passive will not be noted when an athlete is on back control or
I control him out, as I said
all
before.
aspects of the position are respected. Leaving the mat or the opponent outside the mat without technical attack.
If I push and attack, going to the leg or something, let it go, no problem. But if you just push, fall.
When an athlete runs around the match area and does not engage in a combat with their opponent,
When I stop, when he do more than a half circle, until half circle, just like this, and come to engage, no problem. More than half circle, too much, stop, fall.
when the athletes break the grip of an opponent pulling guard and does not attempt to engage in a combat on the ground.
Step back. This one, I saw sometimes referees take way too much for this athlete who step back. For example, I break the grip, step back, here, man. Second step back, stop, fall, tell him to get inside. Or don't stop, so just put inside and fall. Okay? But don't need to wait too much. Of course, I can step back. I break the grip, I step back to avoid, and then I come to forward again. Okay, so just wait this time for him to go forward. Take more than 2-3 steps. Stop and fall. I'm sorry, don't stop. Just for the fall.
When an athlete grabs inside the opponent's gi, top, or pants,
Inside the sleeve or pants, he sweep. Then I have to stop and bring back to the starting position.
when he steps inside the jacket,
Here, normally is by accident. Normally. As a referee, I must be aware. Here he put the opponent down, but normally not. So sometimes, trying to lasso or doing some lapel or something, your foot go inside. As a referee, I go quickly, just remove the gi. If he almost doing something, stop, remove, and fight again. But if he use for a sweep or something, then you have to penalize. Or if you see he's doing by purpose, one time you remove, you go there and put inside again, fault. But if you can avoid, if you saw that it was by accident, just remove it.
and when the athlete passes his hand through the inside of
This is
the
a very, very old school neck technique. Never saw anymore. It's not allowed.
When this situation occurs during a submission hold made by the athlete who is attacking
The one we talked before.
fight, sign a penalty to the athlete holding the inside of the opponent's gi and restart the match on a standing position.
He lost the chance to submit.
To put the hand or foot on the face of the opponent.
Foul.
To go to the ground without grip.
It's very usual. You give him like 1 second to see if he's going to stand up. Sometimes the athlete try to get the grip, the other one step back and he fall. So wait a little bit, go and stand up again. No problem. Because you try one technique, he failed, give the chance for him. But don't stop the same time. He touched his butt on the floor with no grip, stop and fall.
Because there's one situation I think was before. Okay? Someone have the grip. Okay? Before he sit down, he start. Before he sit down, they remove.
If he's going down, almost touching the floor, let it go.
No, it was not. He didn't touch
If
the
he's
floor.
still with the foot on the floor, then you stop.
But then the move, when you see the move, he start laying down.
Yeah, what's the problem in this situation? Normally it's very fast.
Yes.
Normally he touched but didn't have a proper grip. And then if he just touched past the hand, it's not a grip, you can give foul. So there is many variations that make the situation very hard to decide.
Touch is coming.
Yeah.
But he another guy, at the same time I told you, at the same time I go down, you remove.
If you didn't touch the butt on the floor, you didn't went to the floor, then stop the fall.
Yeah.
Now in Brasileiro, there's a famous fight. This happened, a lot of discussion. The referee let it go. It was like this, It was touching the butt, the other ones removed the grip. But you're already almost there. Let it go. But the rules is must have grip.
Use the belt for any technique when the belt's not tight.
Use the belt, even to choke. It's allowed, but the belt must be tight. Then again, that's why you must have the proper size of the belt. By the rules, the belt must have between 20 and 30 centimeters after the knot. Okay? If it's too big, then it's easy to choke anyone when you're at the floor. No. If it's too small, don't give the chance to have a grip. So you as a referee can double check if the belt is the right size. But if it's not tight, you cannot use it. Getting late, yes.
In the under 16 years old divisions, it's prohibited for an athlete to jump on close guard or attempt any
Jump. Any jump technique. Flying triangle, fly armbar, jump guard under 16. Not allowed. Stop. Fault and start again. Under 16. Belt divisions, even white belts, all the ages.
Place the foot deliberately inside the belt.
Not allowed. But I can hold the belt after the knot. I have a grip and step. That's okay. And the collar are allowed. Step on the collar.
Place the foot deliberately inside the lapel without gripping on the same side.
If I have no grip, not allowed. If I have grip, step on the lapel, no problem.
Talking verbal comment or gesture with someone without medical or safe or uniform reasons.
When I contest the referee decision, penalty, points, anything, fault. Referee, I'm bleeding. No problem, stop, doc. Referee, my pants ripped. No problem, stop, change your pants. About uniform, about safety, medical, doctor things, you can talk with the referee. Out of this, you complain with the referee something, not allowed. We have one situation last word. Two athletes fighting, the fight was on fire, and one athlete said, come, foul. He's complaining of the referee. Let it go.
During submission, I'm okay. Okay. Like this.
Porra, I never saw these examples. I don't see any problem. I don't see any problem. I never saw no one doing this too, but I don't see any problem. In Korea, happened. Korea happened everything. I don't see it. But the problem is, you complain about the referee. Not only for the referee, sometimes the coach. Because in the past, in BJJ, this rules was written. You cannot talk with the referee. What the athletes do? Oh, coach, he didn't give the points. The middle. So, oh, but I can talk with the coach. Say I cannot talk with the referee. Then change. I cannot complain or contest the referee's decisions or not decisions.
To disobey the referee orders.
This one, I see many referees start to talk with the athletes. Tell him, explain things. You don't talk, you don't explain. You can help, of course. You can talk with him, hey, grip on the knee, grip here. Okay, I said, no, my hand was here. And then you say, no, your hand, you don't discuss with him. Just say, grip on the knee. Or you don't say, same position. In the rules say, the athlete must come back in the same, the athlete have the responsibility or something like this to come back in the same position when you stop the match. So it's his responsibility if he come wrong. And you as a referee don't need to explain. He talk with you, fault. Hand grip on the knee. No, my hand, fault again. Don't discuss with the athlete.
Exit the competition area after the fight, but before announcing the winner.
SEA Games, this situation happened with Cambodia athlete last 2 weeks ago, exactly like this. Come back, but he won by many points, I think so. Referee scored him a penalty.
inappropriate actions during the match or before the winner is announced, but are not considered for
Here's a little bit subjective too.
like gestures of superiority, dance, and attitudes. They are not unsportsmanlike. but are
When the
not
athlete
considered
do something not cool, but not so unrespectful, didn't say bad word or something, just was a little bit stupid, you score him a foul. Some guys like to put pay push-ups, say strong or something, just give a penalty. Delay the match, doesn't matter how. Have the badge, so we're wearing a earring or something, that you have to stop the match for him to fix. When come back, foul, right?
In the situation, I have the back control, but it's better than walk outside.
Which one?
In the situation, I get the back control, but it's better than
Back
walk
control.
outside.
Yeah, it's the run away from a superiority position. Come back, foul, 2 points. If it was stable the back, start in the back again. Okay? This one, I take you a single leg. You run away. Stop, come back, foul 2 points, start on single leg. I take you down, 2 points. So the rule is, create problem for people running away. Here, stop it. Get check, you're not gonna do. The last one, just to finish here. I want to talk about the review. The last one, just to finish. Later, you have some guys gonna do examination, right? No, nothing's here. New review.
你和是老大的可以有中心他们冷来了，看着。
You always have some confusions here.
New reading is characterized by the placement of the top of the
Yeah.
opponent.
New review. When my foot, I'm on the guard. My opponent has his foot stuck. Stuck, that's me. Stepping on the floor, stuck. I'm holding, controlling with my elbow, stuck. That's me. I control somehow his foot, stuck at foot. And then I have my leg coming from behind his leg, behind his thigh, crossing from his thigh, and then coming after the middle body line or body line. Here we have 2 rules for here. So imagine here, body line, middle body line, and body line. Okay? This definition is important. Coming from behind the leg, crossing from the leg. Why? Sometimes you go to leg lock, for example, and your leg and the opponent escape, and your legs are coming from this side. One in front, one in the back. It's not knee ripping, because it's not coming from the back. Can be forcing, attacking lateral the knee. That's another disqualification, another penalty when you're forcing the side. Okay? But knee ripping, I must have this situation here. Oops.
Side towards the inside.
Major fall, not disqualification. Disqualification.
Attacks affecting the knee are punishable by automatic disqualification. When the athlete crosses his foot beyond the opponent's body line,
Stop in the body line.
disqualification. Through attacks affecting the knee are punishable by
Here. Foot stuck, coming from behind, passing front, crossing the body line. Then I have a knee ripping situation, disqualification.
automatic disqualification. When the athlete crosses his foot beyond the opponent's body line, while he has his foot mobilized. When the athlete crosses his foot beyond the opponent's vertical middle body line, while he has his
Now, another situation. I have a submission hold. then I don't need anymore cross the body line. Only if you reach the middle body line is enough. With a submission hold, middle body line, disqualification. Foot stuck, not submission. Body line, disqualification. Okay?
Foot caught in a submission hold.
When it's just a fall,
Minor fall. When an athlete moves his foot across the vertical middle line of his opponent's body, while he has his own foot immobilized, in this case, the referee will stop the match, give a penalty to
here, I don't have submission, but I have the foot stuck. If cross the body line, disqualification. But here, it reached just the middle body line. Then before advance, you're going to stop, put the foot in the legal position, sign a penalty, and start the match.
to the offending athlete, return the athlete's foot to a legal position if possible, and restart the match.
No foul.
No fault. When the opponent's foot is free,
You have a lot of trick position. You got this one? The sandal here, okay? So, he cross the leg with the rib is the other under. It's free, foot free, no problem. He's attacking the leg which there's no rib, no problem. If he leaves this foot and try to attack the other foot, then you're gonna be disqualified because then there is a rib on this leg, okay? But if his foot's free, no problem. Here is a very tricky situation that happen a lot. Some athletes who use this rule. There is one class, he's not going to compete tomorrow. He compete less Asian. He's on the guard. What he do? Very flexible boy. He hold the pants, bring the opponent and cross. Cross all the way the leg, but hold his foot like this. His foot is free here. He holding the shin here, the opponent. So the opponent's like he's on the guard, sitting like this. He's here, and here he crossed the other leg. You cannot go forward because you are stuck. You have a leg in front of you. What he do? Then he fix the position, hold the pants, release the hook, and sweep the opponent. So he used this rule to make a sweep. Very smart. Okay. As a referee, you must be aware. Let's say this athlete come up, and step on the floor. Then you give 1 second for this the blue athlete release the rib. If he keep, disqualification.
Do we have so the athlete to separate them or just to say that do we have to result?
For the rib, is only disqualification or foul.
but the crossing leg is under the opponent's knee.
Under the knee, no problem.
And you read.
Because the rule for the rib is to hurt the side of the knee.
When an athlete crosses his foot beyond the opponent's vertical middle body line accidentally during the opponent's movement, the referee will stop the action, disengage the players, and then restart the match.
By accident, he tried to sweep,
When the opponent crosses his foot beyond the opponent's vertical middle body line
try to get up, the opponent come back, he finish crossing, he cannot escape, bring his back anymore because the other one is crashing, so he just stop and engage. It's not so simple like this because I know during the fight many things happen. Normally it's very fast, okay? But we as a referee must be aware and have a good judgment because this happen a lot. And everybody, all the athletes there, they have some tricks here. So we must be aware. Questions? All good? All good? I think we covered most of the things, the important things. We're gonna have score. You score both. For example, the runaway is the same time of the third penalty. All 2 points and 2 points. Or advantage, for example. In the second penalty. All 2 points and advantage for the second penalty. You just follow the sequence in the DVD. That's what it says. Okay?
About the triangle attack. Triangle attack is when I just close the field so that advantage or
No. You have to lock. Yeah, have to lock. Boom. Okay? Just a foot like this, no advantage.
Good. Embedded half guard. Half guard. Attack the same leg in the half guard. Like a full guard.
You are under, in the bottom. Or you are on top.
Okay. I'm on top. Half guard.
You are on top.
Yes, half guard. I switch to the other side.
Inverted half guard.
Yes.
Why you mean because the advantage of half guard?
Okay, but I think you remember the part. The word, president cup.
Let's get to the other side.
Yeah, it's inverted half guard.
Yes, and then that's in this, there are 2 holes. But the leg was not coming from out from that. It's just like a knee bar. You just attack.
I think it was qualified. No, but then lateral pressure. It's not about the knee rip.
There was no pressure.
Doesn't matter. But if you are in the side here,
No, he's not in the side.
Yeah.
He's in the top.
I think it was this position.
Yes, but he's on the top.
No. I think it was this position. Lateral attack. Yeah,
But
force.
he came from the half guard. How can I get from the side?
Easy. What? I'm on the half. I turn to over the leg, attack. If I have pressure here, finish. Disqualification. I think it was this situation.
Yes, but there was no pressure.
No, yeah. Get the video.
I get the video. I showed it to the same guy who DQ. He said it's not a DQ. Yes.
He
Jason. He said it's not a DQ. He said, I don't know why you make it.
You guys disqualify?
Yeah, they DQ. For me, because I saw it was exactly what was in the embedded, I don't know, if you saw it was embedded half guard. No way there was no pressure at all, but she was in the top.
No, have to see. Have to see.
It was here.
Have to see. Get the video. Let's see. But that's the point. The only way to be disqualified is to have a lateral pressure in this way. I think.
Yeah.
There's no rip in this case.
Yes.
Just show something here. Look this video. In the past, knee ripping was allowed. And people complain, knee ripping was a disqualification. That's what's happened in the past, no? They cross and keep forcing. Hey, that's why the rip is not allowed. This is from the 80s. It's a bit from the 80s. And nowadays, if you have a ACL or something, you can recover. There is modern surgeries. I have two, but in that time, finish. Go work in a bank now. You cannot fight anymore. We're good? Who's gonna do the exam? You guys, international, everybody. For tomorrow to test, be hard. Look. Normally, we don't do examinations in Grand Prix, Continentals, and Worlds. Why? Because the next day we have the practical exam. And normally the level of this fight is so hard, that's hard to put beginners to referee. Tomorrow, as too many people, I will find a way, because people insist to have this course here. Long time we don't have it. So I'm trying to find a way, but I don't promise you can referee more than I don't know, a few fights. Okay? The best way is I can evaluate many fights. First fight you are a little bit anxious, or you get a very tough fight and you get mistakes and then you're not gonna approve. Okay? So your chances are lower. So I like to easy competition that you can stay all the day, and then one fight we evaluate. But tomorrow I cannot promise because we don't have many fights and we have tough fights that I don't put the beginners. I let the old guys take care, okay? So if tomorrow we have one chance only or two, sorry, but I don't know. I will try to decide tomorrow. But don't be sad with me if you have no chance to do more than a couple of fights, okay? So what you gonna do? We don't have a group. Let's find a way. How can I give you the link? So, the test you have 30 minutes if I'm not mistaken. You must do at least 70% of the test to get approved. Oh my God, 1 minute. I tried to do a QR code for you to take a picture. All of you got the Wi-Fi, got internet? Brother, check if Nat's here or someone. Let's check together Wi-Fi. Not here? How can we get the Wi-Fi? Tot, how can we get Wi-Fi here? Oh, Sharif, now we can finish. Yeah.